Man, I don't like the Discord call one, and I do not like the Discord. Does any of them that sound like real things, like the door knock? Because I literally looked over my shoulder. You shit.
No.
I was like, oops.
What?
Eh?
No.
That one had depth. Like I felt it. Like, yeah, what do you want? Stop. It is the worst. But now I can add like monster groaning and shouting noises into the fucking ping. Ah! Banned. I was like, oh yeah, I can use it for monster growls and grunts, and here we go, chaotic evil Cosmo.
There's only one monster noise you need.
I agree wholeheartedly. Slamming the dragon onto the game field.
I've got balls of steel.
You have some pretty fantastic server soundboard noises already, Cosmo, and that both intimidates and impresses me.
Emotional
damage!
Okay, I got one more.
Oh god.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Why does it have to be Arnold?
Everybody needs at least one Arnold soundbite on their soundboard, IMO.
That's fair.
We let the chaos reign. If I chose one for this server, it would definitely be Get to the Chopper.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, speaking of which, I should just upload the Final Fantasy victory music.
Oh yeah.
Where do I have that? I'm like, that it is easily accessible.
Skill issue.
Bitch.
Frankly, that's a skill issue.
I hiccuped right as that happened. And it legitimately scared me.
I don't know where that phrase originally came from, but I had never heard it before Ian saying it in an interview, so I've just decided that Ian started the frankly it's a skill issue thing.
That one's the Joe Biden one from like the AI. Where like people do like the AI of like Biden, Obama, and like
so it's
Trump
a
in video
Biden
games.
meme of me. Oh my god, we've gone. Just the domino effect, truly.
I have so many that I just can't in good conscience play.
Oh, the one we've been sitting in and playing New World, we've got to hear some very special ones.
Is anybody familiar with Side Talk NYC?
I
am not.
What is that?
Fuck your life! Bing bang!
Ah. No, but I think I understand.
Setting up a couple last things here, and we'll get started.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Why you have to be mad?
It's only game. Why you have to be made? Part of me wants to do a RP character with that voice.
The Ilya Bergzgorov's, I can't say his name, but the hockey player.
What?
Bless you.
We must defeat the dragon.
It makes me want to pass you a fancy plate of food in a French restaurant.
I will have the escargot, please.
Oh my god.
No, apparently you're getting tiny fancy pizzas.
I wish for the tiny fancy pizzas. I've become Italian at some point.
You've got Italian. Yeah.
My ancestry is moving as we speak.
Going straight down to the Mario movie. Mamma
Let's
mia.
go.
Let's go, mamma mia.
Fucking hell.
All right, paisanos, let's focus.
Are we going?
No, well, I mean, going is questionable. We are staying, but we are about to start playing D&D.
I believe we were. Oh God.
100% approved. This is why we soundboard, my friends. Welcome back to fucking Kaamos. How do we even start with that sort of intro? Thank you for filling up the sidebar with some cantrips. I could actually use a couple more. Good. Warm up your cantrip fingers, because previously on Arctis Kaamos, Azrael has decided to resurrect poor Roxy, who has now become a devout disciple of whatever religion she is concocting to worship Azrael. Meanwhile, Rebella, Oslo, and Seaswab, while Azrael is growing their tiny religion, you all have managed to put an iron fist around the docks. The dockmaster of the docks suddenly, well, was murdered, and it may have been by one of your minions. However, you had appointed a brand new dockmaster to take over things at the Maginox docks, and to make sure that you were keeping track of all the comings and goings that were happening there. Rebella and her growing kobold horde is doing rather well, and now that you have removed the dangerous presence of the blood hag, there is nothing tainting your dragon horde cave except for the presence of one Narcissa Soulblight. Now, the Lich does seem for now to be comfortably trapped in her mirror, but Rebella, your draconic powers also seem to be manifesting in interesting and strange ways, including your ability to bust out some dragon's breath from time to time. And who knows what's going to happen as more and more kobolds start showing up at your front door. As Grebella's power and influence grows over the local kobold environment, Seaswab, you have shown up and shown your prowess as a sailor, and your knowledge of the docks has allowed you to gain an edge at the Maginox docks and give you more knowledge in the comings and goings of the expensive things that make Maginox run. Now, Maginox is a tourism city, depends on rare and exotic goods from afar to keep things afloat and to keep people interested in coming, trading exotic wares and indulging in rare fruits and foods that they can't get anywhere else. And Seaswab, with your help, soon, you hope that trade and commerce will begin to flow once more on the Maginox docks, and that Kozlo and your group will profit greatly from it. You have the potential, but your rather disorganized group of people is surely giving it their all, but require a little bit of direction. And some of them have clumsily tried to repair some of the buildings that were under assault, while Maginox was under a bit of unrest. Your underlings had proved a little bit more trouble than they were actually worth, and caused some of the locals to become agitated at their presence, closing up shop and, well, keeping up tourists away while they were hanging out. But now that you've arrived and straightened some things out, making sure that they weren't putting additional holes in merchants' roofs and so on, you've gotten a better idea of what the actual merchants of Maginox are looking for. And that's not just a bit peace and quiet. Some of them are looking for specific goods, and, well, you're looking to curry as much favor with them as goblin-y possible. But now that you have a dockmaster to track the ships coming in and out of Maginox, now you just need a reason for the ships to arrive. And that means you need good standing with a lot of these merchants who are going to be pushing their wares out to the public. You can't handle every bit of commerce in town, so making sure you're the guy that they go to for goods protection and to make sure that things go smoothly when they want to get their valuables from point A to point B will be very paramount in securing your vested interest in the Maginox Council. Now, you may know that there is no goblinoid presence on the Maginox Council currently. And, well, the rest of them, possibly including Catherine Ravensblood, don't really seem to take you very seriously. But you all are quickly proving them wrong. We'll start today, as we return for a moment back to Asriel's tale, where you all were facing off against a spider drake that had crawled out from a hole deep underneath the Church of Eternal Night. The drow there were former Hamaki guards who were displaced from their house by some wayward mercenaries, ultimately leading to the fall of the powerful drow house. Those guards were further displaced by you four as you blew up the Thieves Guild, causing anyone who may have survived or was let out by your good graces to either further seek employment and or revenge and or just leave Maginox entirely. Those that have decided to leave Maginox entirely were gathering outside of Maginox at this abandoned church, as religion was a somewhat foreign concept to Maginox, where indulgence reigned, and no one seemed to have time for worldly gains of knowledge. And so the church had lain abandoned for quite some time. The drow, who were of the former proud Hamaki house, were gathering what they could from the sprawling mansion and storing it in the warehouse behind the Church of Eternal Night. And the rest of them were preparing for some descent or perhaps some ritual within the church's interior. The exact means and nature of the ritual were to break a tie or a mystical bond that tied these drow once to a different entity. And in a similar way, the Vaki drow were tied to fire elementals, pledging themselves to a higher, more powerful power in order to receive powers in return. Now, these displaced drow with no leader and no spiritual guidance wish to break these bonds and perhaps gain back a bond that they had once displaced. But with their ritual disrupted, something else had taken the opportunity to interrupt and take the weakness between worlds as a sign to crawl through and perhaps make a new home for itself. What had manifested within the church with the interrupted ritual, thankfully was not the thing that the drow were trying to beseech, but what had come out, the spider drake, was very quickly making its home within the church. And now that you had all entered once again, the church was covered from top to bottom in thick spider webs and large cocoons that were curiously and conveniently humanoid-sized, dotted the pews. As you entered further, you engaged in combat with this spider drake and the rest of the tiny spiders that were very quickly making a new home out of the church's interior. So now we will return to the cleansing of the Church of Eternal Night, as you all are currently in mid-combat with that spider drake, and are trying to fend off the tiny hordes of spiders that have also come at you during this combat. Let me take a drink of water real quick, and one moment, please. Does that sound good? Does that all sound right?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I had to think. I had a
Well
week to
said.
think about it. Thank you. I like how we have a few separate storylines going on, like sub-stories within our main story, within the main story. It's good.
Yes.
Makes me happy.
It's partially that, and it's partially that we just keep forgetting what we're supposed to be doing and going to do other things instead.
I
Also
feel like
fine.
the
Also
last
good.
session,
Yes.
the last session, we did really good with like the split team of quote unquote knocking out tasks to like catch up on the backlog of the things we should have been doing.
Mhm.
Saw big booba fire lady again.
Yep.
You know, and also the fact that like we kind of delayed fighting a blood hag for a while.
A little bit.
Yeah, we did put that off for myself.
But then, you know, she discovered your cave, and then the ramifications of that happening was discovering, you know, Narcissus' mirror and the source of power that was. So, you know, every action has a reaction, depending on what you guys are planning on doing. So, it's not all pre-recorded. All right. Gussy up your, your macro fingers, and let's get back to combat as we return to the interior of the Church of Eternal Night, where you all are walking precariously amongst, or flying, I should say, in the case of Azrael, a massive clump of spider webs, with the spider drake looking to add you to its collection. One moment, please, and then we'll get a sufficiently sized banger going.
Oh, Christina, I had a question.
Yeah.
When I summon the draconic spirit, do you want me to just roll initiative on it right away so you can add it manually? Does that make it easier?
It does, because I can change it, I can drag and drop it, or I can add it, but either or is fine. We'll start with this one. My classic. Alright. Let us begin. As we resume combat with the spider drake. It was, I believe, the end of Kozlo's round, as we were about to enter round 3. I'm looking at Kozlo. Yep, like it was correct. So it will be C-Swab's turn, plus the draconic spirit next. I did have to fix a minor bug with the draconic spirit, because apparently he was slapping. The draconic spirit has received.
Did you nerf my draconic spirit?
Has received a nerf due to an unintended damage.
It's a level 5
multiplier
spell. Of course
bug.
it's strong.
No. It was actually not working properly, so he had a little bit higher to hit than he should have had.
Oh my god, these are nerfs worse than Blizzard.
To the ground!
Now I'll never feel bad why Ret Paladins will always be bad.
No!
For this exact reason right here.
Oh god, why is
You
karma?
get what you deserve.
Why is karma hit me this hard? Top of the round. Round 3.
I just got spammed with "It's your turn. What would you like to do?" Ding.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
I skipped you and I went back to I went back to the spirit and then back to Sea Swamp.
So I got the temporary HP pop up. Should I just close that then?
Yeah,
Like,
I would
that's
just
after my
close
turn,
it.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sheesh. Okay.
You're up.
Alrighty. Hold on, I gotta recalibrate here. Okay. It's my turn? Alrighty.
Yes.
I'm
It is.
going to
You get to swab first.
move over here to the staircase.
Yeah.
And
Measure.
Like,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Shablamo!
Kapua! Okay, he tries to make a dex save. Oh, it succeeds with a 21. So he'll take half damage from the lightning bolt, which is 15. As the lightning crackles through him, he dodges a little bit to the side, and the lightning only arcs through a couple wings and disperses somewhat harmlessly.
I'll do an insight check.
What would you like to know?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember any of the abilities, so can I get an ability?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. You do recall that he has a very nasty poisonous breath that he can exhale in a 50-foot or 30-foot cone. Targets in that area have to make a DC 15 con save or take a absolute butt ton of damage and are poisoned. If you succeed on your save, you take half the damage and you're not poisoned.
Alrighty, and then I'm going to... I'm gonna go ahead and end Sea Swab's turn.
Okay. Chompy.
Chompy! 15. I'll move here.
Okay, Chompy moving over.
Hold on, I gotta pop out my Draconic Spirit thing here.
All good?
I have to think now about what I want to do,
There's
knowing with
there's
these
some
nerfs.
tactical, yeah.
All right, we're gonna target dummy, find out what's going on here. Multi-attack.
Don't worry, I didn't actually change how he functioned at all. 1d6 plus 4 plus the spell level. Okay.
Oh my god!
Ah, you rolled a
The
6!
nerfs are real.
You rolled a 6! You either hit it or you don't.
50-50. I get another one though. Shabam!
Oh, you
Oh
rolled a
my
5!
god!
Man! Should have prayed to the dice gods before you came here today.
Chompy's having a bad day.
Chompy is not praying like he should have.
These nerfs are terrible for the game.
He does
My turn's
not.
over.
Poor Chomperino. Grabella, you're up.
Look, he's just afraid of spiders, and that's fair. Oh god. What do we have? Am I raging? I am raging. Okay. Alright. I wanna bonus action lighting my flame sword on fire. Alright, I come up and do some whacking.
Alright, Flaming Greatsword is on. That's a 19. Wow, that'll hit.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Other formula.
Full damage from that. Oh my god. 11 fire.
That hurts a little bit. We're gonna rinse and repeat.
That'll miss.
Oof. And, God. Can't remember if it's a bad idea for me to stay next to this thing or not. I'm gonna risk it. I got a lot of XP. We're gonna, I'll insight check.
Really quick. When you hit the spider drake with your axe the first time, you notice that the spider drake is emanating some sort of disgusting, sticky secretion. When he's hit with a melee attack, your weapon becomes stuck to the web fluid secreted from its scales. So your weapon is going to become unusable. Now, if you didn't use a weapon, you yourself would have to roll a strength save, but you can roll a DC 16 strength check to free your weapon from the secretions on a success.
Alright.
Your flaming greatsword is currently stuck to the spider drake.
Oh my god!
Since it is on fire, I will say it will only apply its fire damage while it is stuck to the drake. You must possibly choose another weapon to attack with next round, or try and pry your weapon free. There was one bit of fire damage I did not apply, so I'm doing that right now. Insight is not gonna do it for you today. As you look at the glistening, sticky-looking spider drake as more webbing begins to appear from its abdomen.
I need it back! You just hear Corbella yell. That'll end my turn.
Next up.
Just real quick, my Twilight Sanctuary is not working for everybody. Should I just recast that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and recast it without using the spell slot.
Let's see. Right. I can't actually see it anymore in here, so I don't know if Seesaw is still in it, but Corbella at least. Oh, it triggered for Corbella. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, the edge of it is like right here. Yeah, the edge of it is like right here for
Seaswab is, but I think Seaswab's just out of it.
Yeah, he's just like one square out of it.
Did it auto apply?
It did.
Nice. All right. Oh, that's it.
Cool.
All right, after Grabella ends her round, the spider drake is going to take a legendary action. And in retaliation, try to take a large bite out of Grabella.
You can bite Chompy if you want.
No Chompy.
You can chomp the Chompy.
And does. Hits with a 27. Combination of piercing and poison. Most of that being removed by you. But you are resistant to poison. You are raging. That barely tickles your temporary HP, Grabella.
Nailed it.
It only did 7 points of damage to your temp HP. 8 points of damage to your temp HP. Alright, Spider Drake is upset now. At the top of its round, it is going to see if it recharges its poison breath. And it does.
It's nice knowing everyone.
As it inhales a wet sucking sound, it begins to regurgitate another bout of poison on Grabella and hopefully Seaswab.
Whoa, what? Whoa, what?
Yep. We got too close to the sun, sir.
I tried to move away from the sun.
Blah!
Well, that was your mistake. You should have moved away from the spider.
Yes.
For Grabella and for Seaswab, gonna need you to make that save.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a 1. Oh god.
Seaswab, no!
Seaswab, no! Grabella fails with a 14. Seaswab fails with a 6. As the spider drake twists its massive neck towards the Grabella in Sea Swab, it
was a 1. It wasn't a 6, it was a 1.
and exhales poison cloud upon both of them.
Did you just one-shot Sea Swab?
Yep.
I did.
What?
He is a squishy boy.
After the poison cloud clears, Grabella throwing up her hands and Azrael's Twilight Sanctuary taking the bulk of it. Sea Swab is no longer standing. He was at the end of the cone, taking most of the spray full in the face. He is currently unconscious at the base of the stairwell. His hat toppled to his side.
Let this be a lesson. Don't step out of the Twilight Sanctuary. You would have been fine.
I would have been at 1 HP.
Chompy disappears.
No, Chompy! Chompy, come back!
Chompy, come back! You can blame it all on me. And the...
I do blame it all on you. As the DM.
Bird culture. This is considered a dick move.
Azrael, you're up.
There it is.
All right. We're Sea Swab.
Isn't that the same corner that he kept dying in last time
Yes.
we were here?
Yeah.
Exact
Is that
same
just
place.
nap time. That's nap time corner.
This is trauma corner now?
This is the trauma corner.
It's our bonus action to cast Healing Word.
What's your word? I must know.
Again?
Sea Swab. Once again, you see the very familiar sight of the ceiling of the Church of Eternal Night.
I really hope the spider gets its poison breath back and just continues to douse Sea Swab every round.
Why are you like this?
I just want to.
Hey, Christina, I really was thinking of getting my first actual D&D character tattooed. That would be really cool. First session, she's like, die.
Die. Second session, die
It's gonna be a
more.
memorial tattoo at this
Yeah.
Right?
It's gonna say Sea Swab 2023 to 2023.
Oh man.
Rest in peace, little boy.
Oh,
It's gonna go from a detailed bird tattoo to one of those like.
It's just squash.
Looks like a V, just a V.
Good God.
Oh, it's just
not wrong,
just
though.
corrupted. Oh my God. Azrael, your healing word was again. Toll the Dead, a classic.
That's what we can do because we had to use our actual spells on Sea Swab again.
Again.
Yes, I would like to use Blessed Strikes. Thank you.
It'll make a wisdom save. Crit. Say my name.
Of course.
Say it.
Of
Say
course.
it. Say it with a sigh. This is my kink.
He won't do it now. He won't do it.
He won't do it. Say it, pussy.
Jesus.
Fucking stupid bitch.
We're just using the soundboard tonight.
I accept this wholeheartedly.
All right, 27 insight check. Tell me something about this big dumb fucking spider.
He's big dumb, but he's probably gonna recharge
He's
his poison
actually
breath.
not dumb, which is the problem.
Yeah, like a +7 wisdom save. Jesus fucking Christ.
The spider is actually smart as fuck. It's half the issue.
Oh, I think you've seen the sticky secretions. You've seen his poison breath. You know that he can also cast web.
Yep, we did see that. Okay.
His
fine.
multi-attacks involve 3 attacks. 1 with the bite, 2 with the claws. Or he can web and bite.
All right. Well, that I think is going to conclude Azrael's turn. Well, no, that's going to end Azrael's turn. It's up a Sea Swab if he wants to actually get into Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay. Oslo, you're up.
Well,
Be careful, he'll take your stuff.
we will begin. Oh, there I do have it targeted. Cannon will shoot at the spider drake. But miss.
Spider Drake dodges.
Coslow one sec, actually. I need to check a spell.
Oh, you're fine. Allow me to get a drink of water.
Alright, we are going to Scorching Ray this asshole.
Okay.
I have to make an attack for each ray. There are 3 of them. Everything else in the room is dead, right? It's just the spider that's left.
That is correct.
Alright. Ray number 1 is a miss. Ray number 2 is a hit.
Ah! How many? Oh, you've got 3? Okay. One more?
Yeah. Ray number 3 is a miss.
Is a miss. One bit of damage. As you Zorch that for 13. Oh, I guess it. Oh, it's thinking it didn't apply. 1 second, let me just apply that to the guy for 13 fire damage.
I was about to say, I think we missed a chunk.
All good. I have applied it properly. Kozlo, you Zort him with 1 bolt of fire from your 3, the other couple going awry and slamming into the pews.
Alright, I think that's it for me. We're just gonna move a little bit away. And the cannon will also trundle away a little bit.
The fastest cannon in the West.
Yeah.
Top the round. Round 4. Seaswab, you're up.
Ah,
You're prone. You have just regained consciousness. You're covered in a vile smelling poison.
alrighty, so I'll use half my movement to stand back up.
Okay, you are no longer prone.
So I can move 15 feet. So obviously I'm going to move closer to Azrael. I can't see his tri-sanctuary. I'm assuming that's close enough to be in it, though.
It is.
It's
Yeah, I
30 foot
can't see
range,
it.
so
I can't see it either, but
It's like really dim for some reason.
yeah, it's dark on dark on dark in here. So
Yeah, the outside edge is right here, so.
I'm getting real sick of this spider.
Oslo will just start humming the song Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
God damn it.
Hmm.
Alrighty. Let's see here. I'm gonna cast Ice Storm. Ice Storm!
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Put some ice on that spider. I'm gonna put that reticle in the back.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't hit anybody here.
If you could, that'd be great.
Nice.
Ice Storm!
Yeah, he makes a dex save against the ice. Hopefully his legs will make sure he doesn't slip. No,
Oh,
he
too many
rolls a
legs!
1. Too many legs.
How's it feel to roll a 1 for the first time in history?
Feels bad. Well, I don't like this. Program's game to never roll a 1 for DM ever again. So he takes the full damage from the ice storm. And, 1 second. Oh my god, I don't even think he took the damage from the ice storm yet. He did not. 1 sec. Why does Azrael's spiritual weapon have to make a dex save? Terrible.
Because Seesaw didn't uncheck the box.
I was like, that's what we were waiting for. Anyway, the crypt spider is absolutely battered by the ice chunks that are falling from the ceiling, and he can't keep his purchase as now he's slipping and sliding on the slick ice floor. The area of effect until the end of your next turn will be difficult terrain.
Too many legs, not enough feet.
Too many legs!
Just be careful back there, buddy.
I'm going to quicken spell, and I'm going to hit him again with a frostbite.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. Love a good quicken spell.
Con save. And succeeds with a 15.
I just want to double check. So the one, I can make the 1 and 2 with my elemental adept. So whatever half of 7 becomes. I don't know if that's 1 more or not, but I'll take it.
He doesn't take half. It's a cantrip.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. Well, poop.
The spider does resist the effects of your frostbite, but it's still slipping and sliding in the icy patch under him.
Alright, I'll let my turn then.
Next up, you know what? At the end of C-Swab's round, the spider will take a legendary action.
I didn't get a pop-up for temp HP though.
Oh, I haven't ended your round yet. There we go. 1 sec.
Oh, there we go.
He is going to take a quick bite out of Grabella.
Yeah, damn it. I know I'm a tasty snack, but please.
A 16 will hit. The massive chomp, Grabella, you start to feel it as the spider's powerful mandibles begin to close in on either side of your waist. It's starting to kind of thrash you back and forth a little bit as it gains purchase.
This kind of hurts a little bit.
Grabella, you're up.
All right, back to the old trusty mace. Hopefully.
Your current weapon is embedded in the spider. The mace is still available to you.
Yes. I'm just going to not use the usage. Here we go. I don't think scaring it into a corner is useful for anybody right now, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to slap it.
That'll miss.
Miss. And we're going to try again.
That'll hit. Ooh, for 12 bludgeoning damage. However, he does have the sticky secretions. So you're going to have to make a strength check. And you fail. Your mace is also now stuck to the crypt spider.
I'm starting to run out of weapons.
The spider drake. There are 2 weapons now attached to him.
Please stab him with your shoulder.
This is the fire damage from your fire weapon that's currently stuck to him.
I can't remember. Is that a bonus action?
It is a bonus action while you're raging.
Okay. I may... What if I lose my shoulder to the spider, though?
I feel like you would just
it would be you. Yeah, you would get stuck to him.
I don't want to... Yeah, we're not going to risk that. I remember why I decided not to spike this.
But it would just make the moment complete, Grabella.
Because you know what I'm going to do when she gets stuck to him? Immediately crawl back into that fucking hole.
Too bad you're fucking prone.
We're doing it.
Difficult terrain.
No!
Oh, we did it!
Ah!
That's not enough to kill it, though, so I have to roll.
Make me a
You
strength
got
check.
so close. So close.
Make me a strength check.
I'm
DC 16. You better make this.
Wait,
Hold
I
on.
don't see it.
Wait.
Oh no!
Grabella.
Hold on. Add 3 to it.
12.
I don't think it's enough.
It's not
It's
enough.
not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. I'm fucked.
Grabella, you are
Please
now.
kill this.
You are now stuck to the spider. Oh,
She just likes to get like ring, ring.
now you and your friend, this thing, are stuck together as you find yourself wedged in between its thorax and its abdomen as sticky secretions begin to pour over you.
You just see Grabella flailing, and it's not going well.
Oh, Gabella,
Yeah.
you're stuck in the spider.
Yeah.
If it's anything like quicksand, you probably shouldn't move around so much.
You should stab him with the other shoulder.
I don't think I can. I think I'm too stuck.
Grabella,
Punch him.
does that end your round?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do have a second attack with your attack action. You could punch him.
Grabella, you are currently considered restrained.
I was gonna say, I don't think I can punch.
You can. It doesn't matter if you're restrained. That doesn't like you can still punch things. You can still stab things.
She has disadvantage.
Okay, just for entertainment value, is that what we're doing?
You could
Unarmed
kill him.
strike?
You might kill him.
You might. Oh, disadvantage.
Here we go.
There's no way. Oh, you missed.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I tried. Okay.
Bleeding from multiple wounds, the spider looks down at Grabella stuck to its abdomen and looks back very quickly at the hole it came from, searching for an idea.
Become a sacrifice.
Grabella is about to become its meal as it thinks about escaping back between the wall between worlds.
The sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm about to be a sacrifice.
Does that end your round?
And do we really want to sacrifice a dragon to whatever this is? Yes, it does.
The spider drake, looking down at its food and the other ones that seem to be posing too much of a threat. It will see if it recharges its poison breath, and it does not. Azrael, you are, what, 15 feet up? Is this thing currently still on the icy swamp?
It should be.
It should be
Alright.
prone, right? Because it failed, so it should fall prone.
He is...
I don't know if it can fall prone because it's a boss or whatever, but
Let me check. He can fall prone. So with Grabella stuck to him, he will move much more slowly. He will spend half his move to get up from prone, and he is in difficult terrain. I don't know where the frost reticle went.
it was like I put it to where like the bottom lip of it went like right.
Can you
underneath
make a
him.
new one? Just make a new one and
yeah.
put it where it was. With the reticle tool. Just so I
Yeah,
can
it
keep
was-
track of where I'm gonna go.
As far back as possible. He was trying not to hit me.
Sorry, hold on 1 second.
And I believe the ice patch is a... So you're gonna want to make a circle that is a 20-foot radius circle. On the top left, it's a little L, and then you use the circle one. And you click and drag. Make it 20 feet, and then plop it where you want it to go. Perfect.
Grabella, did you move it all on your turn?
No.
Into the spider.
I
Okay,
mean,
then it was right there then.
Yeah.
If Grabella
Yes.
moved into the spider, it's right there.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's exactly where you placed it.
The spider will get up from prone, spending half its move. With Grabella stuck to it, considers taking flight with her attached. Would avoid the difficult terrain on the ground, but it would only be able to go half of half. Okay, so she's gonna go. Hold on, it's thinking about where it potentially wants to land.
Geometry.
Yeah, geometry time. Okay, so it's gonna go here with Grabella in tow. Just with a one large heave-ho. Oops, I almost grabbed the drow with it. And a flap of its wings, it heaves itself out of the ice, flies over the remaining ice with Grabella stuck to it, and lands on the ground with a boom. It looks down to see if Grabella is still attached, and then back towards the hole in which it came. Grabella, you're about 10 feet or so from that hole, and as it looks towards it, its intent is clear. It wants to skitter back home.
This is fine.
Azrael, you're up.
Oh, man. Grabella, can you stop flailing your legs for just a second? I'm trying to aim.
Okay.
At this point, hit Grabella if you have to. It's fine.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't have any spells that have to do that.
Why does the frost reticle keep disappearing?
I don't know.
If it's supposed to be there, leave it there. See swap.
It's moved over to the right for me.
Yeah, why is it on the right now? See swap?
I must have just selected and I hit my buttons on my keyboard. I'm sorry.
Can you put it back where it belongs? It's also too small. That one is. You made a new one. For some damn reason. While Azrael's doing guiding bolt things. Guiding bolt? Okay.
Guiding bolt.
That'll hit. It's not gonna make it back to the pit. Oh no!
Oh, thank God!
I wanted to make it to the pit as it scurries back towards the darkness.
Its legs are still there.
That's so gross. I fucking hate it.
Oh my God.
The legs are still twitching as Azrael slams a guiding bolt into it from behind. Grabella, you go skittering to the ground as you are ripped free of the spider's sticky carapace. And the spider crumbles to the ground, shrieking in pain. It oozes a bit of that green, noxious poison.
Hey, let's never do this again.
And falls to the ground.
Grabella is gonna investigate to see if the spider left any goodies or things that Kozlo could use.
Now, one moment, please.
No rush.
Grabella, you were about one round away from becoming spider food, and an odd hush falls over the church. As you search the body of the spider, second? On itself, you find nothing of interest to you except its poison that is ebbing out of its pierced sac. Seems to be very caustic.
Christina, can I use my soul stealing book?
You can, unless Grabella. Let's see. Oh, Azrael, you got the killing bow. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I would like to steal. Let me see. Ink. Special attacks, legendary actions, breath weapons. Oh, can I steal its breath weapon? Is that legit?
You can.
I want to steal its breath weapon.
Azrael, as you kneel down, you examine the poison sac that is leaking caustic fluid from the spider drake. It's green and kind of bile-looking, vaguely lumpy. You open your book and flip through the pages in order to gather this knowledge for your own. As you murmur the words of magic, Azrael, your words and the poison sac of the drake begin to pulse in tandem. And some of the poison begins to drip slowly towards Azrael, crawling up their boot like a noxious green fluid, sinking under their robes and disappearing. Azrael, you feel a choking bile-like sensation in the back of your throat, like you just perhaps ate too many hot peppers in your mortal life. But something bulges slightly in your throat as you notice a physical manifestation also take form, as well as the obvious material benefits of the poison breath. Azrael, on your neck you will have noticeable glands on either side of your neck now that are somewhat lumpy and reminiscent of the spider drake's eggs. They will be obscurable with loose clothing, but are otherwise somewhat unsightly to behold.
I mean, Azrael's pretty unsightly to behold outside of their heavy armor, so...
1 second, Azrael, I'm gonna move your spiritual weapon. Okay.
They're just like the tiny fucking Voldemort from Goblet of Fire. The little pitiful one. They're just that in a bunch of heavy armor, so...
There is a visible component of a bit of the soul of the spider drake severing off into visible pieces, like pulling apart bits of cotton candy from a greedy child. And part of it goes into Azrael, and the other parts that are loose and frayed to the winds disappear on some unknown wind and are no longer visible to the mortal eye. Azrael, the poison breath is in your features. It is currently not charged.
So I assume it doesn't, because it's once per day for these abilities, it doesn't actually get a recharge, I assume, like my version of it, right?
That is correct, yeah.
Okay.
Instead of Taylor's version, it's Azrael's version.
It would just, Azrael couldn't use it right away. Azrael would have to rest.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Oh, and now Azrael's part spider to be friends with the phase spiders. Better friends with the phase spiders.
Poison breath.
Their
Azrael's
mom.
version.
Oh yeah, you're a dragon. You have all your little kobold kids. Now I have my spider kids.
There you go, see? Now
It's
what
all
does that
coming
make
together.
the two guys behind us? Because that's going to be interesting.
Well, Kozlo is the labor union leader, like the leader of the Teamsters Union.
Yeah, that's true.
Got some big Jimmy Hoffa energy.
Yes.
Silence goes over the church as the poison sac that Azrael absorbs into themselves withers into a shriveled, pathetic little ball, and Azrael's neck bulges for a moment before reverting to being obscured by the cowl of their robes.
Oh, that was spicy. Well, I think that was spicy. I don't actually know what spicy means. I've never eaten anything.
It's overrated.
Grabella, your rage subsides.
She kind of dusts off her weapons and puts them back.
You peel them off the corpse with some effort and an audible grunt.
Do you think there's something still going on down there? Being as, it's pretty obvious that boy was taking me for a ride.
Oh, probably. I have a plan to deal with that. Actually, Christina, was I able to get... I know I spent the gold last time, but I don't remember... Were we able to get the 1,000 gold worth of shenanigans, incense, and stuff for spell components?
Oh, yes,
Herbs,
you do.
oils, and incense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I can consecrate the church, and that will keep most nasty things from infiltrating it.
Okay.
There's gonna still be the giant gaping hole, though. I don't know what to do about that. Unless, Kazuo, you want to drop lots of explosives down it and collapse it. But that might collapse the whole church, so I don't know. I'm not an engineer.
Yeah, I don't know really what to do with this thing either. Last time I threw an explosive down there, a giant spider thing crawled out.
Oh, that's right. It was your fault.
Well, I wouldn't say it was my fault specifically. Everyone else was here and no one stopped me.
Azrael, make me a perception check. Hole. Hole is deep. Hole is large.
Azrael will go up here, though. This is like the altar thing.
Mm-hmm. A bunch of... there are a lot of webs back here, and a bunch of eggs sit quivering against the wall, covering whatever ancient wardrobe housed old church reliquaries.
Picasso, can you clean up the web and the eggs and stuff? You know, with your fire.
The eggs pulse. There's noticeable life to them, Azrael. And insects crawl in and out of their glistening sacks. Go ahead.
Are they like actual size? Like, these look like spider drake eggs?
The spiders going in and out of them are actual spiders, but they are just attracted to the sticky webs. The eggs are indeed spider drake eggs.
Oh no.
Maybe we don't murder these eggs quite yet.
Oh god.
Ezra will, I don't know, Arcana, nature, medicine. Do these eggs look like they're imminently hatching or like they just got laid? And they got a little bit.
Probably nature?
Go ahead and make me a nature check.
Yeah. Which Garbella
we'll go ahead and
okay at.
We'll go ahead and throw in guidance to, and probably also like our thingy. Just for a good measure, we'll throw in. Where is it? Where is it? I can never fucking find it.
Knowledge from a past life?
Yeah, why can I never find... Oh, okay, there we go.
It's in a weird spot, that's why.
Alright, roll a d6.
Ooh,
nice.
Okay. 27.
These spider drakes, normally reclusive to things in the Underdark, generally don't like being disturbed and are known to crawl across the web between worlds easier than other things. Being part dragon and a bit part spider, they are terrifying predators and able to capture a wide variety of prey. Knowing that they are tied to Arctis in at least some form or fashion, these spider drakes look for places of concentrated magic to gather near in order to lay their eggs. The ones that are less than viable, they consume, but otherwise they are considered voracious predators.
Less than viable, so it's not likely that all 4 of these would survive necessarily?
It is most likely that only one of them would survive.
We can work with that.
It's like they, whoever gets first eats the rest, kind of.
Yeah. For sure. Like shark pup rules.
Yes.
We dig this. If only shit, what's her name? It's been 2 weeks. My little baby warlock minion.
Yes.
Roxy?
Roxy. If only Roxy was here to document all this shit for the, the tenets of the new religion.
We've got to write a version of the Pokemon song about Azrael now, I think. I think that's...
Did I get an impression on how long it would take for one of these to hatch, though? Like, not within the
they-
next 24 hours? Or...
Oh, no, absolutely not. They
Okay.
need to incubate for quite some time and require regular care.
With the 27, do I have an idea of what that care entails?
Usually the consumption of whatever is hot upon the web and liquefied into a form, and then injected into the egg with a small needle or syringe, as these things have like stinger-like inception-ish abilities. So they consume the juices and then poop the juices into their twisted eggs.
Okay, so if like Azrael did the new poison breath to vomit on something and turn it into liquid slurry and then just,
And then injected it into the eggs carefully,
Yeah.
you could potentially create a viable spider drake, but they would be difficult to handle.
We're just trying to make this as much of a horror show as possible for everyone
It
watching
is.
at home.
Yeah, absolutely. Whew.
Well, would you like me to start the consecration now?
Yeah, we definitely need to figure out. There's something about this place that's giving me the spoops.
Kazo, meanwhile, smears some sort of something all over C-Swab.
Well, it's going to take a while, so you all can definitely take a rest.
Poor C-Swab. C-Swab, your duds have seen better days. But at least your wounds are feeling better.
When we get back, I'm seeing the tailor lady again for some new threads. These are...
Azrael, what are you up to? As you float above the pit.
Azrael is going to place little light little incense and scatter herbs or whatever Roxy decided was an appropriate fit for our cult. And they're going to start casting the Hallow spell.
Azrael, Roxy has found you some plants that she probably has plucked from around the Night Bloom Garden. Some rare, night bells and twilight blossoms. Some of them are more, visual than anything, but some of them are actually useful and put out very pungent smells when burned.
Oh, sorry, everyone. You don't actually need to make a save.
Yeah, no saves. Apologies, as Azrael.
But it has a dope effect.
Holy
shit!
Well, that's
what just happened?
Some religion.
Do I need to save here?
No.
I'll do it anyway.
Christina, we can hash out what the effects, what the specific effects of Hollow are. I'll let you know what specific effects to apply, since it's there's some optionality here.
Good lord. Okay. So there are some options with the Hollow spell, but what is the extra effect you want to bind to the area?
So first of all, the primary effect of it is extraplanar things cannot enter and cannot see inside, even through the ethereal.
Okay.
Unless they are specifically invited. Including undead, actually. Sorry, it's fae, undead, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead cannot enter the area. Or then they also cannot charm, frighten, or possess creatures within it. So this also locks out House Umbralis from entering. Any creature charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature is no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed upon entering the area. I can exclude any of those types if I wish. And then the extra effect... You can blah, 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 blah. You can designate whether the effect applied to all creatures that follow a specific deity or leader. So anybody who follows the cult of Azra, which is everybody presently included and, future cultists to be made.
Yeah.
They're exempt and they're protected. Otherwise they have to make a charisma saving throw, blah, 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 blah. Okay, extra effect. I don't know, guys. What do you like? Do we want...
I mean, there's a lot of good ones. So,
Yeah,
courage, darkness, daylight, energy protection, energy vulnerability, everlasting rest, extra dimensional interference, fear, silence, tongues. Which one do you want? You can talk it over amongst yourselves.
Yeah, which do you guys like? I kind of like darkness a little bit. Darkness is kind of cool, and then only cult members can see in the darkness. But what do you guys like?
Well, I can't see in the dark.
No. You would be exempt from it.
Yeah,
so
you would be able to see normally.
Yeah, because as long as you're a member of the cult of whatever we're calling it, cult TBD, we'll fill that section in on the consecrate contract later.
Pokemon.
Hail Satan!
Appropriate.
Amazing.
I'm reading them all again right now. Because like some of these we just don't care about, right? Like some of these off the bat we don't care about. Like everlasting rest, I feel like that is bad for the reborn people.
I mean, yeah, it's probably not. That's not our brand. I agree.
Our brand is definitely not silence, as evidenced the first time we entered the church.
Well, other people would be silenced again.
Okay, so this only applies to everybody except for us and who we choose, right?
That's correct.
Exactly.
Yes.
So this is the effect. Like, if anybody came into the church that was not a member of the church, what would
happen to them?
Yep.
What should happen to them? Like, we already get the protection from celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead for free, which kind of covers frightened. So I feel like we don't need courage. Like any of those things, like they're frightened, just doesn't work in here anyway.
I mean, I'm down for
Fear is cool. Affected. Anybody who walks in is frightened. I don't know if that's great for cult recruitment, though.
Yeah, probably not.
Before you leave the church, or even leave the sanctity of the Hollow Spell, you must decide what your secondary ability will be. So make the choice together, or let Azrael choose by themselves. Does not matter to me.
This is just to be clear for everybody, this is a 24-hour casting spell. So y'all can take a couple long rests while I'm doing this.
We're taking a rest. Are we putting up the tent?
I can't put up the tent while I'm casting this. If I leave the tent,
I guess
it goes away anyway.
Okay.
Sorry, somebody just called me. What did we decide on?
You have not yet.
Okay,
it is
so
a 24-hour ritual cast, so you will be here for a while.
I'm a big fan of darkness and silence. I think those are kind of my two leaders, but I'm up to like whatever you guys dig. Darkness feels more on brand, but...
So, okay, my next question would be like, if it's darkness and silence, right? If somebody not approved comes in, are they just basically feel like they're like Helen Keller all of a sudden?
It's as if they walk into a permanent area of like the darkness spell, like when we fought all these fucking drow. It's like the entire church is just under the effects of a darkness spell that only applies to people who are not approved.
Yeah, so they would not be able to see anything and they would not be able to hear anything.
Okay, so in theory, like if somebody, like they would see the outside of the church and then they'd open the door and then they'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck's in here? Okay, got it.
Yeah, the inside is like dark. They can't see inside.
Yeah, they just can't see inside.
Okay. So then I guess the next question becomes like, who do you think we would anticipate attempting to harm us in the church, right? Like, what do we expect? We probably expect maybe like some Hamaki drow, maybe, or like maybe more spiders. So I guess like, do we want to play around that?
Well, so I think House Umbralis is one. Like, they probably are going to be interested in snooping around the cult once they inevitably get wind of shenanigans.
Sure.
but they're covered under the like anti-undead, charm, possession, frighten, all that stuff.
Okay.
So they would not be able to enter.
Gotcha. I mean, then, yeah. I mean, darkness and silence works. I feel
we get one, so it's
You
darkness
get one.
or
it's
silence.
one. Gotcha.
The other one that seems interesting is the extra dimensional interference, which blocks any teleportation or plane shift. But I feel like we want to be able to, like we probably don't need to worry about that with all the other blocking stuff. I don't know. And also,
that's umbrellas, right? That can go between the things.
They're already blocked though, like as undead. So I don't know of anybody
they're
that
kind
we would need
of
to
double screwed by this, but that is a downside of being undead.
Yeah. So I just don't know of anything that we're like actively dealing with aside from like the blood hag who could teleport. So, but it would like protect us. Like I could do this and also consecrate like a section of Gerbella's hoard for another 1,000 gold, and we could make it so people can't teleport in there that we don't want.
I like darkness for the idea that like somebody becomes a part of the church and it's like, and let there be light. Now you can see.
Azrael is a Twilight cleric.
This works.
It is on brand. Darkness
Nice.
it is. So say we all.
I'm going with the majority. I'm just throwing it out there, but I go with the majority.
Okay. I think we have our decision then.
I'm a fan of the spectacle of it. Would you like to join the Church of Azrael? Well, then let there be light.
It is done. After 24 hours of ritual casting, Azrael, you notice that, well, first thing, the amount of spiders in the area starts to clear up, thankfully. As your ritual continues, the eggs that are in the very back of the room, let me take a look real quick. Are not harmed by your hollow spell. The darkness, however, towards the end of your spell, you notice that it starts to feel prickly, almost like something is watching you from the depths. And even you, with your eyes of the night, Azrael, cannot see through this darkness. And as your hallow spell continues, there is an audible rumble, like stones tumbling into a much larger crevasse below. But the hole does not change size or noticeably change at all. You can just hear these rocks falling into perhaps water, but it sounds thicker. Warp? These massive boulders hitting some wet surface underneath. And as the hollow spell continues for 24 hours, you all can get a long rest. Please do so. Now, Azrael, you do not get this.
Yep. And if Azrael was a better cleric, they would realize that doing this is probably going to piss something off whatever was previously consecrated in this space. But, like I said, they're not a very good cleric.
And whatever's down that hole.
Well,
Yeah,
you know what's
it's about
thicker than
blocked out of
water?
this thing, and it's going to be mad.
You know what they say, thicker than water.
On the other side of the veil between worlds, whatever is watching you is slowly getting their peephole closed by Azrael's hollow spell, and you feel the sensation of being watched grow dimmer and dimmer as that hole gets smaller and smaller, until towards the completion of the ritual, you sense the darkness getting lighter, as if whatever is emanating from this pit is no longer watching from a depth that is deeper than the darkness itself. And whatever was here before, that was worshipped within this Church of Eternal Night, is now no longer watching. And suddenly, a hole just feels like a hole. Still deep enough and steep enough to not look like it is scalable to anyone who cannot fly, but is still an odd sight within your spider-web-laden church. The eggs do not rouse during the 24 hours that you are away, but their size noticeably shrinks as Azrael cannot tend to them during their ritual, and they have not been fed in some time. The ritual is complete, and only the sounds of, you tilt your ear to it, perhaps water or maybe bats flying below can be heard from this too deep hole in the ground, and a few strands of stray web. Perhaps an unfortunate soul can be seen dangling about 100 feet or so below. Azrael, you are no longer flying.
Nope.
I'll return you to the ground. But the ritual is complete.
We do have all of these lovely liquefying drow bodies that are already conveniently individually wrapped. So
they are.
Should have at least plenty of food for baby spiders for a little while.
Can I clarify? Are you talking about the spiders in the back or your face spiders?
Both.
There is in fact enough here for both, likely.
Yeah. That'll be Roxy's responsibility, though. She's gonna have to get the materials to feed the baby spiders in the back. I guess I don't know. Is there a maternal instinct among phase spiders towards spider drakes? I don't know. little baby bird vomit in their mouth.
You can make me a survival check to see if you would know if they are compatible.
I mean, all these other survival or nature. It does actually survival's better.
Let's say survival. You know not at all. The spider drake is a dragon, theoretically. The phase spiders are not beasts. I believe they are monstrosities. Let me double check. Phase spiders are monstrosities. Yes, they are.
Monstrosities are dumb anyway. They're all beasts. If it would be in a deck that Rexar played, beasts.
Beasts with powers. The night drones on, and the ritual is done. You have a very dirty church left with some, quivering but shrinking spider drake eggs in the back.
Yeah, I do have a surgery kit. Is there a syringe in there?
Yes, there is.
Azrael's gonna drag this body.
What the F?
Go feed the baby drakes. I don't know, you gave me a surgery kit.
I did. I regret this.
Yeah. Oh, yes, please, Corbella.
Corbella will help gather the bodies.
Okay.
I don't even know where this came from. Was this from Duke Talus? Have I been carrying around since Duke Talus's thing?
Probably. Okay.
We'll just say Corbella takes her time and whips them all up.
Azrael will make up the little bottle.
Okay.
Feed the sippy sip on the baby drakes.
Azrael, make me a medicine check with advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna
We'll just say Grabella's doing this slowly as he's doing that, so we don't have to drag the tokens back and forth.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Guidance. Did that work? No, it didn't. It didn't target me. Hang on, let me cast it again. There you go. And we'll go ahead and use our knowledge from past life again. You said medicine?
Yes.
And add a d6 to it. Oh, that was with advantage, yep. So 13. Not bad, but pretty bad for all the bonuses.
Asriel, unsure of what you are doing, you take the sluice that's within the cocooned body and inject it into the egg. It shudders and begins to deflate, oozing a thick yellow liquid that smells absolutely putrid. The egg disappears as it dissolves into a puddle of malformed goo.
Oh no. Well, that's why there's 4.
Can I assist him?
You can, but Asriel already has advantage on this check, because they're using their surgery kit.
I was gonna say, I have high nature and survival, so it's up to him.
You have good medicine? That's the...
I don't think so.
My medicine is okay because of the wisdom, but it's not... I don't have, like, profession.
Grabella, if you would like to make me a nature or survival check, if you succeed, I will give Asriel's next roll a bonus as well.
No.
You look at these eggs and they are just nothing you've really ever seen before. Ugh, God.
I'm just gonna keep bringing you bodies.
Gribble, go back to that.
We're gonna go again. How many more?
You have 4.
2 more. Oh, hang on. Let me actually use... I didn't click the button for knowledge from a past life, so let's just burn that. Okay, I have 2 more knowledge from a past life too, so we're just gonna keep doing that.
All right, hit me with the medicine check.
Oof, I don't know about this one either.
Oof.
I mean, we'll throw it in there. Yeah, no, woof.
Oh. Once again, Asriel, you try the same technique and stab it into one of the pulsing egg sac veins that are connecting this whole sac together, and it quivers and begins to exude a clearish liquid. 1 moment, please.
Nothing bad could possibly be happening.
No. I mean, we were going to kill them anyway, so...
However,
might as well try to make them be alive when we kill them.
There are some remains in the bottom of this egg, Grabella, that you see is the protective outer coating is dissolved away, presumably by its own malformed poison sacs. Grabella, if you double-click on that egg sac, you can rifle what's in it. There seems to be a bottle in it, as well as the remains of some armor. And some grime-encrusted tube.
Oh, that one had loot in it. That's why it didn't work.
Yeah.
Here. Also, Kazuo.
Huh?
Come look at this stuff. I feel like Kazuo could use the poisons. And this scroll I found in here is kind of weird.
Split the currency.
This armor's kind of interesting.
Oh, Seaswap Bali wanted that armor before.
Yeah.
The armor is coated in a thick layer of goo and grime, but is very salvageable. It is studded leather, and it's studded with carapace-like nodules instead of metal.
Keeps your poison out, but Gravella doesn't have use for most of this, so she'll carefully extract and hand over these things to the two of you, being as she's vaguely resistant to poison occasionally.
Coslo, you find an intact sack of poison that you think you can derive some knowledge from.
I'm gonna have to look at this a bit.
What you're all doing is you're rifling through the gooey sack remains.
Azrael's prepping for the third egg, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kozlo is going to step back away from the gooey sack remains and start studying.
I'm bringing what these things do. I don't think I can wear the studded leather, right?
As a sorcerer, you can wear nothing.
So then I'm not taking
fully
that.
nude all the time.
The scroll has, the scroll tube has the inscription of numerous insects, bugs, and birds, all flying on swirly swishes of wind. Azrael, for your next egg, you can make me a medicine check.
I'll apply guidance again.
Gorbella, that armor is so infused with goo, it's probably going to make it slippery to the touch forever.
The slippery armor?
Mm-hmm.
Did Seesaw not want this?
I can't wear it.
He can't wear it.
Okay. I will yoink it and just take it for selling or something.
There we go. Got there.
Nice harder.
Alright, Azrael, you've learned from the first two failures, and you feel like you've sucked up enough former Hamaki drow into your syringe and have injected it carefully into the egg sac. Since it is continuing to pulse and not explode into a mass of useless goo, you think your menstruations have been successful. You have one more egg sac in order to save, or to try and save.
All right. That was
one more loot sack.
It's true, or one more loot sack. Who knows? Medicine. Ooh, that one's maybe even better.
Oh, that's really good.
And I don't have I used my last knowledge of past life on the last one, so that's it. It's just 27.
The last body, you collect enough juices again to inject into the eggs. This one with more confidence than the previous. The last two remain healthy, and you think have a pretty good chance at survival.
Yay!
My computer's
until one
sucking
of them
at
eats the
moment,
other.
But I'm gonna flash of genius that too.
Oh, wow, a 30?
There we go.
Okay. Azrael, on your next check for this egg in particular, you will also have advantage.
Sweat.
You are down 4 bodies from the church, but you seem to have plenty more. The spider drake has not consumed them all, so you have enough to feed your precious little eggs in order to keep them healthy.
Well, I would say that was a successful 25 hours, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so good. Now your church is secured. What do you do? It has been 24 hours. There are a couple things potentially you could do. You could also secure the perimeter of the church. There's a warehouse out back. You did tell the local ratkin about the location of the warehouse and that they were free to take whatever was inside. You could see how that was progressing. You could completely leave and go back to Koslow's den and begin to talk to the other merchants of Maginox and to make sure that they have everything they need in order to facilitate ships coming back in and trade starting. And with everything under Koslow and Seaswab's thumb at the docks, you can both find yourself a surefire position at the top of the Maginox Council, and potentially getting a cut of the city's massive profits once it's in full swing.
Grabella will want to check that area just to see if they left anything behind, because we could potentially make some money off of that and or give it to our crew if there's any of that leftover stuff. Likely not there, but...
Hey, I've been to the warehouse before. I want to go check it out if somebody just wants to make sure I don't, die. Before we go?
Yeah, let's go look what's around back. Check for other,
Well, go as a group this time, Grabella.
Yep. Last time I was there, I totally murdered a guy, so it's fine.
Also, there's staircases down here. I don't know if we want to find out where they go.
The two staircases go up only, presumably to the spires that are outside the church.
Oh, wasn't a cool church like a balcony?
It's like a tower roof. But that's where the scout was shooting you from when you first arrived here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, unfortunately not excited.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Apparently Koslow is dead.
Koslow.
Oh, my bad.
Don't be dead.
I'm running in. Oh, there's a wall in the way.
Help!
There's theoretically a turret somewhere. Oh, I know the turret would be gone by now because we did a long rest.
Yep, 24.
Yeah.
You've been giga long rest. Alright. You all leave and go back to the exterior of the Church of Eternal Night. One moment, please. Yeah, give me just 1 second. Oh, not that one. Back outside the where is Azrael? Back outside the Church of Eternal Night. Azrael will soon come striding through that door once I put them on the map. I think I deleted Azrael and not the Force Cannon Ballista that I was trying to delete. But a light dusting of snow is on the ground, and the spiders that have built their webs in the interim that were attracted by the spider drake are making busy little homes in their trees.
Bella kind of keeps her sword out when she's running around.
Oh, I see another one. Oh, God.
Another spider has made a web over the well behind the church and sits inside waiting for prey.
Kozlo, just chuck a fireball down it. Or a grenade or something.
Bella steps back.
Koslow chucks a grenade.
Okay. You toss a grenade down the well.
Fire in the hole!
That'll hit. The grenade falls down. Clang, clang, clang. Boom! Well, the well explodes. Water shoots up into the air with a massive There is nothing left of the spider. There's also nothing left of the bucket and, what is it, wench that will pull the bucket up? There's just a big wet hole in the ground.
Maybe you should think about the fact that people are going to be here in the future and not blow.
Exactly, they'll be able to build a new well. You
Would
didn't want
these
to drink from a spider well anyway.
were
that
these
is-
the steps?
No, that is the edge of the map. Then I'll go to a new area.
Okay. That's over by this spider. Grabilla is going to...
Grabelli, make me a dexterity save. Grabelli, you walk right into a thick web of spider webs. They fill your mouth and eyes. You are momentarily deafened and silenced. One moment, please.
Grabilla is flailing again.
You're
She has
blinded.
not learned much about spiders.
You are silenced. Where's my silence debuff? Hello? Well, I don't have one. Well, apparently you're also blinded. But Grabella, you cannot currently cast any spells with a verbal component. As Grabella wanders around disoriented, the spider looks at whatever has run directly into its web.
Spider's like, what the fuck? I worked so hard on that.
Like, what the shit? I will need you to roll for initiative.
Spider, you don't want to do this, buddy. Not like this.
Not that I was going first anyway, but I'm really not going first.
There is a spider currently in the chimney at the top of the house who crawls out. And is like, what the fuck, mate? And
Larry, your house!
Larry, no!
Larry, listen, you can choose not to do this.
There's spiders.
And the spider will use his web to create a swing line. Taking advantage of his elevated position, he's going to swing down on a strand of webbing and deliver a surprise attack with advantage on Grabella.
Ow.
Homeowners Association around here is real fucking serious.
The spider hits. One moment.
One day, Grabilla will not go face first into spiders. Today is not that day.
I'm sorry, it's making me roll twice. That is a lie. Stop. Okay, it's not a. I will say it's not a crit. It was just a normal hit. It hits you for 1 piercing.
Oh. So don't roll for a con save?
You do have to make me a con save.
Oh god.
The bite is just the easy part. It's surviving the poison.
I missed the buttons. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
DC 10
just-
con save. You succeed with the 23. As you feel the spider's bite inject into a poison into your veins, the other spider on the web is also roused into action. Oslo, you're up. There's a spider on Grabella.
Oh god, there's a spider on Grabella!
Gazla will step back and we're throwing grenades.
Oh no.
Oh no. Ah,
It's really a good thing Grabilla hasn't gotten her face fixed yet, because man.
that'll hit. You blast the spider off of Grabella's shoulder with a well-placed grenade.
Gazla just gives a thumbs up, like, yeah, see, no problem.
My god. Alright.
I guess that'll just be my turn. I don't want to waste my turret or anything.
Do I need to roll anything to get out of the web?
Not yet. Your turn is dead, giga dead last.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
This spider, too, will swing down on his swing line at the poor webbed Grabella. And he will deliver a bite. Advantage. Which will hit. Grabella, this will prompt you to make a con save. You succeed with a 22, evading all attempts at poison from the red-banded line spiders.
It's a good thing I'm slightly spider resistant, because I keep getting too close to spiders.
One moment.
Mildly spider resistant. I like that.
Mildly, yeah.
See,
I don't want to talk too much shit.
I mean, listen, man. I didn't. Could have just let it go.
The red spiders are crawling over Grabella, searching, hopefully to wrap her up for later storage.
Ambitious little guys.
What are you doing, Seaswap?
Well, you know. I can't do that. I don't want to be mean to Grabella.
I was gonna say, they're small. You could just use like a crossbow or something.
Frostbite.
Frostbite? Okay, con save on the spider. Fails with a 6. With a crackle and a screech, the spider's thorax freezes up. And Seaswab, what do? You motherfucker.
I mean, listen, like, could have just, you know, gone back into like a corner or something.
He walked through his home.
We did walk through his home.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta let people walk through.
The combat, the spiders, is over. And nothing is left of their tiny red corpses. Except little splatters of goo and a small crater from Oslo's grenade.
Grabella's wiggling, trying to get out.
Grabella, make me a strength save.
Why am I, like, not strong today? I'm usually so fucking strong.
Grabella's like, it's a net and it's tiny. Grabella struggles against the thick webs of the red-banded line spiders. She cannot get out, and the webs are sticking to her eyes and mouth, muffling all the sounds from her.
Grabella, are you okay? You've had a rough day of being stuck to things against your will.
Can I approach like by Grabella here and then like use my quarterstaff to just like swipe away at the webs?
You can make me a strength check.
Oh, that's not gonna go good, but I'll give it a shot.
Please let our entire party get stuck in this fucking web because Grabella's the only person with
I'm using a quarterstaff that's like I don't know, 5 feet long.
Seaswab, you swipe at the webs with your staff, and the staff immediately sticks to the powerful webs. You try and pull it back, and it remains. You are not strong enough to retrieve your staff from the web.
Mistakes were made. Hi, I am mistakes.
This reminds me, did Grabella ever get her weapons back?
Yes,
she did. Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Alright, well, that's all I got without me, like, destroying the whole neighborhood, so...
Azriel and Kozlo, make me a nature check. Well, the general consensus is if all else fails, use fire. This may hurt Grabella in the process and maybe Seaswab's quarterstaff, but fire usually burns away spider webs. Why wouldn't it work here?
I'll be honest, I don't really have any real attachment to the quarterstaff. I would like to keep it, but you know, I'd rather Grabella get out. I'm just gonna take a step back.
I'm just imagining us all standing around debating whether or not it's going to hurt the quarterstaff while Grabella's like, yeah, she'll be fine.
Yes, but will it hurt the staff? Meanwhile, Grabella blind.
Well, I guess, hang on, Grabelli.
What am I throwing this firebolt at?
But you don't have to make a roll necessarily, but you can actually make a roll to hit Grabella. And if you miss by 5 or more, you will hit her. So this is probably not going to.
Well, good thing you're resistant to fire, Grabella.
Oh, it's telling me I have an advantage. That's probably
because she's blind. Yeah, I'll allow it. You're in a non-stressful position and carefully aiming a firebolt.
I'm doing just a regular firebolt also.
There's no double ones. We're hoping for not double one.
Don't say it.
I saw one! I saw one! Ooh.
There was double ones. There was just also a 3 next to one of the ones.
Thank God.
Fate. Fate is smiling upon you today as you aim carefully at Grabella and hit the spider web behind her. You do not have to roll damage, Coslow, don't worry. As you burn away. I mean, you could if you wanted to. As the spider web burns away, Grabella, you know what? I'm gonna have you make a dexterity save.
My favorite.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Grabella, you are no longer blinded. You are no longer silenced, but you are slightly singed by Coslow's firebolt. You only take 4 fire damage.
Ow.
Are you fire resistant? Okay, so you would only take 2. So I'm gonna subtract 2 from your here real quick. But you are free from the very sticky red-banded line spider webs. They burn away, but they're incredibly hot. And luckily your dragon's blood / breath / seems to keep you safe from most of the fire.
Nah, can't take it. Alright, I'm gonna not run straight into webs anymore.
Grabella's gonna carefully open the door again.
Not run straight into webs, immediately opens the door and doesn't check it for traps. Come on!
It didn't have traps the last time she was here, so she's just
I didn't know
going
you.
for
I
it.
didn't know you were here before. That's right. You were here when we went in. When we went in, we're getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Grabella, the door swings open. It is not locked and not trapped. And it is quiet inside, but noticeably more empty than it was when you first arrived. It is very dark in there. What do you do?
Anybody inside?
Nothing responds. There's just darkness.
Well, you go see if there's anything left, but it does look pretty picked over.
She looks at y'all to see what you want to do.
Kazuo will take a peek. I have dark vision. Is it dark? Is it magic dark, or can I still see in there?
It's dark. If you'd like to take a peek, I can.
Kazuo will take a peek.
All right. One moment, please. As you peek into the warehouse, curiously, kind of arching your necks inside the door, you're looking to and fro. Grabella, the first time you were here, these barrels were full of water and other goods, but now some of them are tipped over and noticeably empty. The rings to the side, which were most likely valuable steel chains, the links of them have been picked over, only leaving broken hunks behind of faulty chain and bad ore. Little spiders have taken up habitation in each one of these boxes, quickly making them their new home. As you look further inside, more pallets have been tipped over and ransacked, as small clawed footprints are obvious on the dirty floor. As you look to the right, you notice movement in what you think for a moment is a worm. It's a naked, twitching tail of a rat folk, his back turned towards you, his tiny hands rubbing together, as another rat folk is in front of him. Another one, they all seem to be staring at something, quietly chittering to themselves, their noses wrinkling, whiskers twitching back and forth. Everyone sees exactly this as you enter. Oops, these two things are not here. And without saying that you go in, what do you do?
Grabella had already yelled, "Is anybody in there?" 'Cause she knew that they had told them about this. So she's not really gonna be quiet coming in.
One of the rat folk turns and gives an elbow to one of his compatriots, who also turns on you, and they both brandish small daggers, visibly surprised.
Hey guys, it's us. I don't know if any of you were there when we told you about this place, but just kind of coming in to clean some stuff up. You guys okay over there?
Yeah, who are you? Yeah, who are you?
We're Frank's friends.
Yeah.
Oh, are you the guys that told him about this place? Place is full of stuff.
Yeah, I was not kidding.
Yeah, he said, something about a bird, a little green fella, and a couple of dead-smelling ones. Yeah, you gotta be it.
They sniff the air.
You guys had any trouble with the spiders or anything since you come in here?
Yeah, they're practically infesting the place. We've gotten most of this stuff out. Lots of goods, mostly weapons. Stuff that'll, keep us warm for the winter. Keep us warm for the winter. There's some food and stuff. A lot of hamaki stuff. Thanks. Anyway, a lot of the stuff is infested. Looks like the spiders have really taken a liking to all the food and stuff in this place.
You need help clearing any more out to get some more stuff?
There's this door over here we can't unlock. I can't burrow under it for some reason.
Just one moment, please. Is anybody concerned? Can I see this over here, Christina? I see it.
Oh yeah,
I'm supposed to.
Oh yeah.
Point of order.
In the corner, the northwest corner, is a very large spider that is huddled in the darkness upon a pallet of strapped-down barrels. This particular spider,
oh god,
half of it seems to be manifesting in the material plane, while half of it seems to be manifesting in the ethereal plane. And it is making a web in that quivering barrier between the worlds.
Is anybody concerned about that?
About what?
Alright, that's not one of your face spiders?
Oh, no, that's not. It's very large. I mean, my face spiders are big, but they're not that big.
I can't see.
Oh, it's Azrael points to the northwest corner.
Let's show it again.
Yeah.
I saw this. I don't see where it is on the map either. I guess I gotta move my.
I think it's because Azrael's right on this corner. Come to where Azrael is.
I see.
We're interested in taking this place over. You can still take your spoils. We're not here to take that, but you guys are gonna need help with that.
She points over to whatever Azrael's talking about.
We're not gonna go anywhere near that thing with a 10-foot pole. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that thing coming out
what
of the wall? Nope, it can have that and whatever's behind that door. Yeah, I'm not
What about
even...
a 12-foot pole?
You know
Nope.
what? That's actually fair.
How long would the pole have to be for you to go near it?
It would have to be just exceedingly long, but yeah, we're not really interested in becoming spider food today. This door, he gestures to this one, looked oh so much safer. It was just this. Listen, we wanted to take on this little spider and not that spider.
Yeah, well, I don't know how long we have a choice of not dealing with that spider, but
Eh,
Kazu, you want to go see if you can help him with the door?
we've got plenty of stuff, lady, from, all the grain and the goods from the north. So, I mean, if you want whatever's behind that other door, be my guest, but I gave it a whiff, and frankly, it smells like death.
Yeah, it kind of seems to be the theme of this place, but I don't want you guys to think we were going back on our terms. We're just clearing the space up for future usage.
Oh,
They look at the door.
You wanna open this one? We'll clear it out for you.
Yeah, I can take a look.
Point at the door.
Grabella will just kind of hover in front of Azrael towards the direction of where she's told the spider is.
You want me to get rid of this little spider, or you can take care of it?
I mean, go for it. We were about to just stab it.
Not a bad method, honestly.
It's probably smarter than me throwing a grenade. I don't want to piss that other one off.
Yeah, we want to keep this building intact too.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, we were trying to just shush it away from the door because we didn't think. Well, we thought killing one of these spiders inside would anger that really big one in the corner.
Oh, that's a good idea. Can you, scoot it away then or something?
Well, that's what we've been trying to do without burning it to death, but I feel way more comfortable both burning it now that you guys are all here.
Well, then if that big one gets mad, it's going to come straight over to where its baby was murdered, which is exactly where you're at.
But you are also here.
Oh, you want to fight the big one to get it in?
Nope, I want you to intercept it on its way here as the spider dies and we open the door for you.
I don't get the impression.
I don't think we got the choice of intercepting it.
You see how it's sticking out of a wall? I don't think it needs to necessarily go from point A to point B. I think it can just go straight to point B. You know what I mean?
I mean, we didn't really think of that far ahead.
Oh yeah, I have some baby ones that are kind of like that. They just zip right through and, reappear anywhere they want.
Oh, hey, lady, I wouldn't get too close to that thing. It makes this terrible hissing sound. Sounds like the wind through a graveyard when you get too close to it.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm just more keeping an eye on it. You guys do what you're gonna do, but if it moves, well, I'm gonna have to go not face first into that. I've had some bad spider experiences today.
Could you stop running directly into spiders, please?
I'll run near it to hit it with my big sticks.
Grabella just waves her mace around.
Hey, listen, just get this thing out of here without either disturbing that big thing or blow it up and then disturb the big thing. I don't care personally. Just ugh. We were just gonna shush it.
Because you don't want to be here when the big angry spider gets angry.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah, but you guys, you're all competent and stuff, and look at how strong you are. Wow, so impressive. Anyway, you gonna handle this spider?
If I'm dealing with a door, you're handling the spider. You said you was gonna shush it, so shush it.
Yes, all right. Come here, you little shit. Come on, shush. Fucking get out of the way. I don't speak spider.
Oh, wait, actually, I might speak spider. Azrael tries to speak spider.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. Could Azrael speak spider now with their?
With your glands?
Yeah. You made a very big point about how I have spider glands now.
Azrael's just gonna wiggle his glands at the spiders.
Azrael's just...
Do you expose your glands to the spider? If you do, you can make me a performance check with advantage.
You know what? Fuck it.
Do it.
It's like parcel tongue, but for spiders.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
What? Hey, we were trying to. What?
I want to try something first, and then you can choose it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right, be my guest. Yeah, go ahead.
Azrael really likes all of the creatures of everything.
I don't.
He has a great collection going.
We'll give ourselves guidance because why not? And he's a performance with advantage.
Yeah, wiggle those glands.
Sure. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well,
I speak well.
Well,
I think you're chittering more than wailing.
Yeah. No, you don't need a flash of genius. You don't have to do this.
But
I do like the idea of Azrael speaking spider with like a southern accent. There's been a murder in the savannah.
It's all about confidence, you guys. Spider is 90% emphasis on the confidence.
Azrael, where you flash the glands? And the spider is immediately interested. Where do you tell the spider to go?
Azrael will hold out their hand and have it crawl up their arm.
Fuck yeah, spider. Spider crawls up your arm.
Spider bro. Spider bro. Okay. Azrael will walk back over here.
Is that it? It's totally gonna bite him. I don't think it's gonna bite him.
Did I mention that Azrael's just good with every creature that has ever existed ever? Cause he kinda is.
I just, it's always the stupid animal handling checks that for some reason I roll ridiculously well on.
Yeah.
Also, I just thought of something, Grabella.
What?
If you're a dragon and Azrael's now part spider, we're like the perfect, fucking parents for the fucking
Dragon
dragon in the other room.
Do you want to be mom or dad?
Guess what? Maybe you can talk to your face spiders now.
Or are we both just mom and it's accepting its life?
Look, it's fine. We can both have the maternal instinct. We'll be co-parents. It'll be great.
Wonderful.
Do they know that spider has just absolutely terrible poison?
So do I.
Oh.
It's complicated.
What does that mean? I don't think I want to know.
I mean, just stick to your door, okay?
All right.
I was going to check the door for traps.
Oslo, make me an investigation check.
I can't remember if I tried to go through this door or not. I don't think I did because it was locked.
Oslo, you give it a look over. The rats have smeared or thrown stuff at it, probably poop. And it's all over the door, probably trying to get that spider out of the way.
You guys been shitting on this door?
What? I had to go. And listen, I didn't want to throw a whole crate. It was just,
So you shit on it?
No, I shit in the corner and then I threw the poop at it.
You couldn't just pick up a rock or something?
Oh, but I'd have to go outside.
Or any of these broken chains?
Or the dirt
I have to walk
floor?
all the way over there. I poop, and then nothing likes poop. You throw it at the spider, and he'd be like, "Ew, poop." Listen, I'm not down. And then I rub it on. I have my hand on the ground. It's perfectly clean. See?
You know what? This
nobody
actually,
shit that guy's hand.
this actually sounds like a plan that one of our previous compatriots would have come up with.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out the spider did not care either way for poop, which was an unexpected, totally outcome.
Well, you didn't try to speak spider to it.
Spiders don't speak, idiot.
do spiders have strong sense of smells? Anyway.
Yeah, totally. I told you they didn't have noses.
Yeah.
Shut up. Nobody likes poop regardless if they can smell or not. It's visually disgusting.
Not if you're a spider.
I don't think spiders are smart enough to understand aesthetics.
It's fine. You gave it a nice try.
He just sighs.
Cosmo will attempt to work around the poop.
Cosmo is definitely touching some poo.
The doorknob, there is a simple key lock to this. You're not sure with all the poop that's on the door, if it is locked or not with that investigation check. What do you do?
All right, Mr. Poop Hands.
Yeah?
I need you to try the door. I'm not touching your own shit.
Can you wipe it off?
Yeah, alright.
Just see if it's locked.
Alright, in bird culture, we call it guano.
He grabs the handle. He wipes it on the floor. Grabs the handle a little bit. Wipes it on the floor.
Alright, yes, alright. Give it the old 2-palm swipe here. Should be sparkling in just a second.
Did you try the knob? See if it opens?
He jiggles the knob.
It's locked. It's also still a little bit slippery.
He wipes his hand on the ground again.
Alright,
He takes the edge of his shirt and wipes the rest of it off.
alright. Good as new.
He sniffs it.
Ish.
Close enough.
Alright, did you just sniff? I think you just sniffed.
I sniffed the knob, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, a little knob sniffing. You never sniffed a knob before.
This guy's a knob sniffer.
He's pulling his cock out.
Oh shit.
I'm really sorry for that one, but I couldn't help it.
That's good. I love that one. Coslo, the door handle is as clean as it could possibly get with 3 passes of the palm and a cursory shirt wipe.
Alright. Coslo will
Shirt wipe.
attempt to unlock the door.
Coslo, make me a sleight of hand check. You get poop on your hands. You immediately
over your hands.
Hey, if there was ever a time to be a flash of genius, that was it.
You stick your thieves' tools in the keyhole where
And it is
and it's just poop all the way down. Your keys make a
inadvertently
squelching
wipe your
noise.
face.
There was a gear that was stuck. It is unstuck and just liquid grossness, oil and poop flow over your hands. It is like the worst thing. It's worse. It's possibly worse than a trap.
Hot Ones?
No.
Easy around the eyes. Don't touch your eyes.
Oh yeah,
Don't touch your eyes.
Don't touch your eyes. Don't touch your.
This is like this whole episode has been like a classic episode of Fear Factor. Just the most disgusting shit imaginable.
And literal
shit.
Coslo will walk over to the rat guy, just kind of stare at him for a second, wipe his hands and tools off on the rat's shirt.
Yes, yes. Oh yes, that is. Oh yes.
You did this.
You undid it. Effort.
Cosmo, evidently fear is not a factor for you.
Cosmo will continue to attempt to unlock the door, assuming that it's not jammed or something.
It is so jammed with poo. Cosmo, make me a perception check. Now that you rolled
Did they
that
use this
one.
knob as a toilet? What is happening? Oh
God!
Oh,
Did you just shit directly into the knob? Is that what's happened here?
Cosmo, you're just so frustrated and overcome with the just grossness of this doorknob that you cannot help but retch slightly.
Damn, you grossed out Cosmo, man.
The rat folk comes up behind you, the one with the smelly shirt, and pats you on the back. Hey, big pal, are you
Put your
okay?
hands off me!
Are you alright? You feeling okay?
Of course I'm not!
Hey, look,
I'm covered in your shit!
Having a gag reflex just means you're, you're new to the filth. You'll get used to it over time. You'll just, it's fine.
Get used to it over time.
He pats you on the back like, good job, buddy. Kazo, you are in no shape to address this door any further.
Yeah, I give up on this.
Do you have like a small bomb instead of a big bomb?
I don't understand the question.
Can you make the boom go tiny?
Hey, you makes boom? Oh, we could just blow up the door. Yeah, you got any of that, sparkle stuff?
I mean, I got grenades, but I feel like an explosion is gonna piss off that big spider.
Yeah, that's a valid concern.
How controlled can you make it? Yeah, like can you just localize it to the general effect of the poop area?
Poop area?
Yeah, like a poop guided missile.
What if you just set the poop on fire? How flammable is his poop?
I don't know. If this conversation continues, I might find out.
I don't know. What did you eat last week?
Last week.
Trash, some roadkill. It's probably relatively greasy.
They
I
turn
have
back
a
to you.
separate idea.
I got a different idea. I'm gonna freeze the door, and then we can break it.
Why would freezing it break it? Yeah, it's made of wood. If it just gets cold, it's just cold wood. Right? Right. Yeah, that's
But if
science.
it gets really cold, then it'll shatter.
You can't get a door that cold. I've never seen a door break from coldness.
Alright, guess we're staying on this side of the door then.
He looks at you.
I mean, you could try it. I'm just saying, the poop idea is way better.
The poop idea has gotten us not in the door.
But coming from the rat folk who are saying that, cold won't work, they're like, yeah, but the poop.
The poop. That was the move.
Alright, so here's what Kazo's gonna do. I'm going to Ray of Frost the door. I apparently can't attack nothing, so
that's
I
fine,
cast Ray of
Kozlo.
Frost.
I'm gonna show this spider. We're gonna pretend he's the door. Please, God, don't roll a 1.
Hey, that's my spider.
Not for long. Okay. Oslo, you square up against the door and blast it with a ray of frost. Kozlo, give me a damage roll. The wood begins to crackle and splinter against your ray of frost. The poop obviously sloughing off as it freezes and drops off the door. The rats, clap politely.
Alright,
the door-
shit fingers, kick it open.
Shit.
Yes, sir. 1, 2.
He lifts his foot and with a boom slams it open.
Here
Did
we
he just
go.
smash the door open when we tried to do it quietly and not blow it up?
Yes. Yes.
Let's see. It was. Hey! Whoa! Get back!
You hear another voice coming from within the chamber. The rat folk draws a knife from his belt.
Whoa, what's going on?
Hey, whoa. We got company in here, boys.
Whoa.
Coslow, as you step to the side, you see sitting at a desk with a quill in hand, with a dagger in hand, an open book on the table, a quill sitting next to him. The chair that he was sitting on is propped up in front of the door, as if it were trying to keep it closed from the inside. But due to the fact that you have frozen it and completely shattered it, him propping it shut will have no effect. And you see the familiar face of Brixus, the goblin from the Thieves Guild, staring at you wide-eyed. His mouth drops open.
Damn it.
As he wiggles the tiny dagger that you left him with at the Thieves Guild. One moment, please.
Azure, an acolyte. Azure, make him an acolyte. Azure, make him an acolyte.
No.
I'm about to make him a smear. Because remember when we were like, how did the Hamachi find out that we were the ones that blew up the Thieves Guild?
This is who.
Look who's hanging out with the Hamachi.
I like that you're calling them Hamachi.
Little rat folk, yes, kind rat folk, yes. I am Brixus, yes, and I have so much you could have, but please, you just leave Brixus alone.
Oh, hell no!
You just hear Carmella say from the back.
Cecil kind of looks around like the way he said it. He's like, thinking about like the way Brixus said it. He goes, does he not remember us?
He can only see, I think, the rat folk right now.
He can only see the rats.
Oh, okay. I thought about that from the angle I see with the door open. I thought he could see Coslow and Azrael.
He squints as he.
rat.
Yeah, Coslow is behind the rat,
Okay.
so he's looking only at the rat folk who's in, unless Coslow decides to make himself known. Brixus continues to plead against the rat folk that's in the door frame, as the rat folk brandishes his dagger, but casually flips it in his hand as he hears Coslow say, whoa.
Hey, company.
Corbella is gonna
Please.
stomp over.
Perhaps we can come to some sort of agreement with Brixus.
Hey, buddy, why don't you take a step back? I'm gonna handle this. You don't want to mess with this guy. He's,
Grabella thinks to go to say a rat, but then realizes that would be offensive in President Company.
he's a snitch!
Oh, whoa! You want me to?
Yeah.
You want me to poop on him?
Yes! Oh, actually, yeah. Let me get in there and hold him down.
He puts his dagger in his belt and begins to crack his knuckles. Ah! Oh, Brixus's eyes go fucking wide as saucers.
Oh, it is so nice to see. Yes, Rebella, yes.
Yeah, remember when I told you should be careful about who you tell what?
Brixus does not remember this.
And then I told you that you would probably get a lot further in life if you stopped telling people the wrong things to the wrong people.
Brixus, I found new employment. Gainful employment.
Brixus has found the same employment he had before. And he ratted on the people that set him free from dying.
We just heard a little nepotism as a treat.
Yeah. You're about to learn about some nepotism.
Let's see. I imagine you want athletics roll.
Hold him
down.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna hold him down and let this rat poop on him. Yeah.
What are we doing to Brixus?
I am so weak today.
Slimy Brixus just crawls underneath the table and looks at you with big gold eyes.
Oh, no, not today, nope.
Where do you think you're going? There's like...
I can get him out for you.
There's like 20 of us.
Grabella kind of looks at the people behind her.
I have documentation, paperwork. I'm very important.
Right, hold on. Let me see
Goblin.
this paperwork. Let me see this
Come
paperwork.
grab the paperwork. I'm
Let
gonna
me see.
keep this
Let me see. Give it.
guy cornered.
Brixus.
back.
Brixus, give me the paperwork.
No.
I will pull you. I can pull
Is
you
this
out.
the paperwork for all the stuff you've been letting these rats just take and not tell your masters? Your masters that are all dead?
Grabella,
The
you give me the
home's
word.
not what?
Grabella, you give me the word, and I can pull him out from under that table.
You grab the paperwork first before I go nuts.
Brixus like swipes at your legs with the dagger a little bit, Swab.
Grabella's gonna step in front of you, or step in between you two.
Grab the papers before I start breaking shit and setting things on fire.
No, Grabella, if you want, I can get him out. Like, I can pull him out easily.
Get the papers first.
Brixus makes
grab-
uncomfortable noises.
I'm gonna grab these papers on the table that I
Grab
can see.
all the documentation.
grab it-
Swab,
grab
make
it.
me an investigation check.
Yeah.
And
Before we start throwing poo and daggers, and
Um,
Grabella wants to set him on fire.
Amidst a lot of the paperwork, most of it being Hamaki deeds, like deeds to their former lands and homes, and formal documents that would come out of Maginox that would belong to the former Hamaki house. But there are also drawings and depictions of a certain crew and other smear campaign type letters that Brixus seems to be sending to foreign dignitaries in order to sour the name of Coslow Greenfinger and friends.
Oh, this motherfucker has
What
to
a
die. We are not
bitch.
letting this asshole live.
Who is this? Who is this rain person?
Brixus presses their lips together.
An elf that became into House Hamaki and caused all this chaos. Brixus is not at fault. Brixus just wants to tell everyone that may be curious about these foreign assassins.
Oh, so you're snitching to even more people?
It's not snitching, it's intelligent.
It's snitching!
It's intelligent sharing. Graciously.
Also,
Snitching!
Who wants a house that used to belong to Homaki? Got a couple of them here.
I want several houses, but first I want a dead little snitch!
Grabella's gonna try to grab him again.
Those you could roll with disadvantage. He is under the desk.
I can get him out. If you want me to, just say the word. I can get him out.
She wants to try one more time just because she's frustrated.
He fucking duck
she's
rolls
missing.
to the other side.
Alright, just get him, C-Swap!
Alright, here we go.
What do you mean?
I'm
Fucking hell.
gonna cast lightning lure on him to pull him out.
What do you
Oh
think
my
this
god, that
is?
just might kill him.
Okay.
Good.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Roll the damage button.
Wait, what is this?
Oh, cool animation. This sucks.
Huh?
How
He
did you
makes a
roll
strike save.
0 damage?
I don't know.
Mm.
It showed a 4 on my screen. I don't know if
My macro for it might be slightly weird, but he fails. You rolled a 4 for damage.
Alright, well, here you go, Grabella. He's all yours.
As you lightning lure him out from underneath the table, his hair standing on end. He's crackling with electricity a little bit.
Grabella.
He ducks underneath C-Swab's legs.
Today.
No! Get
He's
back!
cornered now.
No,
Just kill him!
No!
Just kill him!
No, I'm so useful. Please don't kill Brixus.
You're useful at snitching to everybody.
You're
But
about as useful as
we're good
a
with the house that doesn't even exist anymore.
you're about as useful as a rat folk shit flavored lollipop.
None of the people you're helping are in power anymore, you idiot.
But that means Brixus can be useful to you. Yes, Yes?
Grabella gets out her mace and just holds it above his
Yes,
head.
Brixus is so much more useful alive than dead. Yes, Brixus can provide you with so much information about everything Brixus sees. If Brixus was not just simply banned from practically every place in Maginox, but...
Are you mental? Look at these papers. I'm looking through the papers. You literally called us terrorists.
You terrorized me a little bit. I'm feeling very terrorized right now.
You're gonna feel very dead.
You're gonna feel a lot more than terrorized.
You'll just confirm those papers if you kill me. The weight on your souls will be such a burden for the rest of your lives.
How many people have you sent this shit to already?
Grabella is done with this.
He bites his lip and thinks, just
Oh
no! Foreign
all those ones.
dignitaries."
All those ones.
He bites his lip.
Get
You know, he grabs his head. No! It looks back at you.
Wait, don't kill him yet.
Grabella holds her mace to his face to let him know the death is coming.
Grixis whines and bleeds on the ground. No!
You got one opportunity to save your skin here. One chance. I'm giving you one chance.
Anything,
If you had
Mr.
one
Greenfinger.
chance and one opportunity, would you capture it?
I've got vomit on
We
my
gave
sweater
him a
already.
chance already, though. That's why I'm angry.
Gazdo looks over at Grabella like, don't worry, I've got this.
Just a little
Grabella
smear
tries
campaign.
to...
Just a little smear campaign, it's fine. Goslow, you're an upstanding citizen. No, those rumors would go away so quickly anyway.
Oh, I know I'm an outstanding citizen. I just need to know. Simple question.
Yes?
Who all of you sent all this to already? And that's it. Then we'll let you live.
Gazdo's 100% lying, by the way, if you want me to roll, like...
All right. By the way, Grabella, just throwing this out here. He can still die, but there are some nice gallows out on the docks.
Rixus sent it to the dignitaries where it would harm their political means the most. But, however, Brixus was only able to send it to some of the couriers from local Fae courts. That's all, I swear.
I need names. I need names. I need locations. And I need who you sent it to.
Would I know any of that from any of this paperwork?
No, he has already sent it, so it is not.
These
a
are
part
just
of
like
that
copies he
paperwork.
was sending to other people?
Yes.
Yeah, Grabella is hanging on to her sanity by a thread, so you boys better make this fast.
Of course, I could just... Here, I could write it down for you. The court's names.
Yep, write them all down.
Grabella is still holding this to his face. Not like
Don't worry, you'll be just fine. I just need you to write all that down.
But there's only 3. That's all I could find that were potentially visiting Maginox.
Hey, does this name look familiar to you guys? Didn't you mention this guy before? Adrian?
What?
Right? Isn't Ascendant? Ascendant knows this guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Drian came after Brixus.
Oh.
It would have been a Kashaba at the time.
Yeah, Kashaba is in that paperwork.
Damn it. We're getting so close to that crossover.
But just those 3 Fae courts. The nobles of Maginox were trying so desperately to curry favor with the Fae courts, and just a few whispers in the wrong direction could really turn up their nose on that effort. So, in order to confirm their already suspicious suspicions, Brixus thought a couple words and a couple fairy ears, confirming the suspicions there, and, well, poof, further destabilization of the fairy presence in Maginox. It's fine, we just do a little, espionage.
Grabella is hanging on by a thread.
Has he written down the stuff?
He passes it to you.
Alright, Gazdo will pass the stuff he's written down over to C-Swab.
Alright, so he's going to walk back over to the table, make sure everything is good, look through some of his paperwork.
The court of butterflies, being one of them, they are masters of illusion and illusory arts, but particularly the conjuration of things that are so true to illusion that they're almost impossible to discern from reality. The other
an illusion, like whether or not you're gonna be alive in 10 seconds or not.
Oh! He holds his head and looks up at Grabella. Oh, please, I'm being so good at telling you everything I know. Yes, Brixis is being...
Yeah, you're really good at doing that for everyone!
Oh, yes, of course, yes, you are very beautiful, very strong.
Seeswap's gonna pick up...
I'm not gonna get you anywhere, buddy.
I love
Seeswap's gonna pick up all the rest of the paperwork and, like, start to, like, well, do it or don't, but, you know...
Well, he's telling us the other 2 courts. What are the other 2 courts, Brixis?
He sneers. The court of... He frowns. The court of sparrows is more of a knowledge information gathering part of the fairies guild. They're notorious spies using their fey skills in order to cast illusions on things in order to gather information for their own. But they are notorious spies for hire and cost a pretty penny.
Okay, so illusions and illusions. What's the third?
It seems to be a thing that the Fae do.
Brixis, no, we don't really need your like additional annotation. Just what's the third court?
He frowns and picks up the
Grabella
floor.
is clenching her face so hard, trying not to kill him.
The last and final port is the port of the Southern Star. These particular fairies are very ritualistic in nature and tend to revere things that live beyond this mortal veil. Oftentimes they find themselves more with their head in the clouds than in here in the material plane.
And they would care about any of this?
Man. Grabella's waiting for you all to confirm this information. She's actually holding on.
I don't know if we can confirm it, right? It's like, you're just taking him for his word.
I don't think any of us even care, do we? Like, none of this means anything to any of us.
Kazo just looks over at Seeswap like...
The only way Brixis knows of these courts is that I've looked through some old Hamaki paperwork. They've had dealings with these courts in the past with some capacity or one another. So that's the only way Brixis has gotten these names. I don't know what their current relationship is, being good or bad. I just know they exist.
Gonna look over at Azrael and Kazo like, listen, we've already got like 3 courts we're dealing with here. Do we need to add like 4 more at the moment? I don't think so.
But none of these even matter. They're not even official courts of Maginox. They're just little fey gatherings, and they call themselves courts.
Hey, Seeswab.
If they don't matter, then why do we care?
Hey, Seeswab.
Yeah, go Grabella.
Can you draw a little picture of Brixis and just on a paper there, just while you have the image of him fresh in front of you?
Do you want him with or without the blood and the bruises?
That drawing isn't going to mean a damn thing if you don't have a Hamaki signet ring.
Oh, I know it's not going to mean anything because your house doesn't exist anymore.
Nobody else knows that yet.
Do you have a signet ring?
Plenty of people know that already. You've been locked in a closet.
Can I see if he has a ring on? Perception, maybe? I don't know.
Or
you're
a
not
stamp.
close. You're not close enough to him.
Grabella, does he have a ring on? Just rip off his fingers. Or rip off his fingers. I don't care.
Oh god, you're asking me to be perceptive?
You're the closest one to him.
Yeah, but I'm in a blood rage.
Brixis is in a corner. Just you can't see his hands from where you are.
Just
Kazo
somebody
will
else
step up
check
to
him.
him and just look very closely. Not that my perception is great either, but he's gonna specifically look at Brixis's hands.
What are you doing?
It's better than me.
Around one fat knuckle is a signet ring.
I'll take that.
What?
You know, when I would sail around, some cultures, if you were caught stealing or lying, you lost a finger.
No, it's one of the only ones I could find.
Grabella would help you, but she sucks at strength today.
Jeez, Grabella.
I got too many webs on me still.
You pry the ring off of Brixus's finger and it goes clattering to the ground. Looks like a small mirror inlaid with gold. There are red gems set in it.
It does seem like there's good.
Well, looks like we got everything we need, gang. It's up to you, Grabella.
As I promised, Brixus, I'm not gonna kill you.
And Kozlo walks out of the room.
But I am.
What?
Wax it again.
Brixus told you everything.
Oh my god.
Did you crit him twice?
Yes.
Oh god.
She's so mad. Oh, I didn't hit normal, but I rolled normal instead of critical, but whatever.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna undo that. I'm gonna undo it.
No, Brixus heals.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean? Critical damage.
Critical damage for one more, but it actually kills him.
Grabella is like huffing and puffing and like trying to come. And she's gonna search through his clothes, his stuff, his everything.
Oh, wow, I really stuck it to him.
That's what happens when people double cross us.
Yeah, I respect that.
All right, you can learn a thing or two. Is there anything in this chest right here?
1 moment, please. 1 moment.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to steal your thunder about finding stuff, but this asshole has screwed us over too many times.
No, that's okay, Grabella. Besides, the spider drake needs to eat anyway.
And then C-Swab ceases to exist.
Whoops, I'll restart.
C-Swab, no!
Oh no! Did C-Swab delete himself?
He accidentally deleted his token.
Yeah, I'm gonna put his token back.
The chest was a mimic. It ate C-Swab while we were all dealing with Brixus.
Grabella's gonna motion to the closest rat.
Yeah, come here.
I did want to say, though, this was Grabella when Brixus was talking.
Come here, buddy.
I'm sorry, there's 2 swabs.
I didn't catch your name, Mr. Pooh Fingers. What's your name?
Mr. Pooh Fingers? Maybe him and Mr. Tickle Fingers will be great friends.
Yeah, she's gonna calm down and reach into her pocket, clearly looking for money.
Unsurprisingly, they call me Filthy Hands.
Oh, okay. So we were close.
She hands him 100 gold.
If you take this body, we'll make it worth you not getting what's in this room. I apologize. I want to make good on our deals, but clearly this got a little more personal than we were expecting.
Grabella, subtract 100 gold from your inventory.
And buy some toilet paper.
He greedily rubs his fingers all over the gold.
Maybe wash that before you spend it.
No, I'm gonna spend it right away. Yeah.
I just want our relations to
if you want to buy something nice, you can spend it at Kozlo's Den.
It's true. Take all your buddies. Go get some drinks and stuff.
Definitely wash your hands, though.
But
my token's still gone, by the way. I don't know if I need to do anything. I restarted.
It's there for us.
Yeah, we see you. You'll have to refresh.
Refresh it.
But I didn't want to make our deal seem bad. Hopefully that makes up for it.
Yeah, this is more than
sufficient.
Enough. Yeah. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna ignore that giant spider in the back of the room and we'll call it even.
Yeah.
And if you're interested in finding spirituality, we're gonna start a cult over in the Church of Night soon, so come on, stop by for a sermon or something.
Peaceful fellowship of like-minded individuals.
Yeah, you guys are very welcome there and in Kozlo's Den, okay? Thank you for
And what are your tenets?
Oh, we're still figuring that out, but
yeah, if you have suggestions, let us know.
That's not very convincing. Yeah,
well, I think the only tenet we really have is death sucks, and you shouldn't have to die. But that's it.
And Look,
I'm
maybe
not
we're
really
not.
convinced. Yeah, I think I'd rather just throw poop.
Yeah, but you're getting in on the ground floor of this. Just imagine how great it'll be when you're one of the founding creators, right?
Founding?
Tries
of
to
what?
like,
They canonize people for stuff like that.
Yeah, it could be you and your boss and your friends could be acolytes. Isn't that right? Azrael.
We got the best tenants, actually. We got these new friendly tenants. Yeah, you want to buy some of our new friendly tenants? We call them NFTs.
Oh no.
What's an NFT?
It's the future.
Oh, I mean, I like tea. I mean, Stinky Hands is not really. I'm a coffee drinker, but
Yeah,
I've
that's
never heard
fair.
of NF. But I have mint. I have some tarragon. What is NF?
It's a cultured rat folk.
Who,
Very
Nice.
distinguished
who
palate.
flings his own shit.
It stands for something.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just called NFT. Well, no, I'm not really. We've got plenty of dry goods from the north, so I will pass on the tea.
Yeah, all right. Well, hopefully we continue to do friendly looting of places together in the future.
You're gonna regret it in 20 years when it's worth hundreds of thousands of gold.
Azrael will come up and just like approach the rat folk really intensely.
Hello.
Okay, well, if anybody dies who you wish didn't die, you bring them to the church.
Yeah.
And Azrael just looks at him really fucking intense.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means that people don't have to die.
Yeah. Or be
Permanently.
reborn, which is kind of a pain in the ass.
Like ever?
Yeah. Yeah. Like ever.
But
But you have to bring your own diamond.
It is a little pricey,
Wait, but-
unfortunately.
what? The cost to enter your dumb church is a diamond? What kind of scam is this?
Oh no,
No.
not to enter the church, just to not be re-alived.
Bringing people back from the dead is very difficult
And expensive.
and
Why does-
expensive.
Why does
But
it
being
cost
part
a-
of the church is free so far.
Do you take quartz?
Assuming this was a service that we offered, of course, which, as we all know, it's not allowed in Maginox, so of course it's not something we would do in this particular church.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't.
she like winks at him.
Yeah, are you talking about bringing people back as,
Oh, I can do that too, but no.
It depends on your operating Azrael level.
It's
Right now.
true.
Did you sign the waiver?
Don't sign the waiver.
She
Tell you
just
what,
says
I tell
to
you
the
what,
guy.
I tell you what, if you're interested, and you will be, come on down. We'll get you started. You can meet our acolytes and our disciples. Huh? Get you a nice little A meter.
Make me a persuasion check.
I mean, I was being sarcastic, but sure.
No, it's happening.
Flash of genius. He
I
probably
can
used them all on my stupid spiders.
The
No,
rat,
I have
like,
one
puts
left.
his...
Flash
he-
of genius.
Okay.
Don't do it.
We really want to be convincing, apparently.
Get it.
I was trying to say it
21.
as sarcastic. 21. Are you feeling lucky?
Okay. Yeah, what do you think? I mean, they seem convincing, but they're already dead. So they're saying if they can bring people
whoa, I'm
back
not
to
dead.
life. No, clearly that one. It's got the smell of death all over him. If you can bring people back to life from death, then why are you still alive? Yeah. Why are you... Wait, why are you still undead alive?
Death is a little more complicated than that. Once you're reborn, the process is kind of hard to do. But
The
if
problem is that death is still very painful and very traumatic, and you don't really want to do it. You don't really want to die unless you have to. But if you do have to die, you don't want to stay dead, right?
The other two are quiet. There's only one that's kind of piping up at this point.
I think in order to understand death, sometimes you have to be death.
Yeah.
That's creepy. Why do you say it like that?
Listen, you can find the answers to all your questions and more if you come on down to Cosmo's Den and talk to Roxia.
Yeah, Roxy.
Roxy.
Don't you Maginox folks look down on bringing people back and putting people back and, you know.
That's why I said this is all just a hypothetical conversation. Nothing's actually transpiring here.
Maybe if we're looking for some spiritual guidance, we'll check it out. We appreciate the glowing invite. Yeah. I think.
Let me just ask you one more question, Mr. Rat, covered in his own.
Sorry, what are the rats doing before you do?
They're starting to huddle together and look like they want to leave.
Yeah, they're getting a little creeped out, guys.
Yeah, they're getting a little creeped out by Azrael.
We might wanna.
I'll just leave you with one final thing to ponder, and that is, has anybody in this group so far done anything to negatively impact your life?
Oh, no, you guys have all been great. Yeah, glowing. You let
Just
us
think
hear?
about it. Think about it. I'll leave you with that. Nope, no more. Think about
And
it.
you know, the bar's a bar, so just come hang out. Yeah.
Yeah, you can drink.
Well, you've already extended one kindness to us. Yeah, I mean, we're just rats. Yeah, you give us enough grain and supplies for another pretty bitter winter. Yeah, so...
We're trying to bring about a new Maginox. One that's better than it was before. It takes care of us little guys.
Yeah. The little guys are important too.
Maginox hasn't really cared for us low-born shapeshifters in quite some time.
Yeah, look at me. I'm a goblin. Same boat, fella.
Hey, if I wasn't so big and scary, I'd probably be in the same boat.
Corbella kind of fidgets a little nervously.
But you did us a good solid. We'll do you a solid. We'll come check out your outfit when it's good and ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'd offer to shake on it, but that's a terrible idea.
Maybe you should, he nods at the paperwork.
Send out some invitations or something to an opening event. Make it a big...
Oh, yeah, we will make that happen.
Make it a big hurrah. And I'm sure with some heavy pocketbooks, we would just absolutely love to show up and relieve some people.
Yeah. But you guys have a good one, and thanks for working with us here. That will definitely not go unnoticed.
They begin to leave, one by one.
Oh, don't piss off the spider on your way out.
Yeah, be careful.
No, absolutely not. No, this would be terrible. Look at that thing. Ugh.
They leave.
I wonder if there's anything in this chest.
We're gonna have to deal with that spider.
Yeah. We are definitely... Grabilla is definitely looking through Brixus's things after they leave.
One moment. Why chest upside down? Spin. Swab, you crack open the chest, and there is a cache of weapons that Brixus has stolen from House Hamaki, including... There are 9 Hamaki rapiers, and including 10 shields or so. There's also a very fine-looking short bow that is in its own casing, and a very neat set of Hamaki high guard armor that is emblazoned with bat-like sigils. There's 9 of those suits of armor.
Well, do our people at the docks still need weapons and armor? Because oh my god,
they only have basics, so they will definitely get an upgrade from something like that.
Grabel, you want to grab all this and carry it? It's kind of heavy for me.
Yep.
There's another blade inside that is packaged off from the rest of them in an obsidian black case. And when you open up the case, it reveals a sword with a dark blue hilt and a pitch black blade. You have a similar sense to what you felt when you were standing near the pit as you look at this blade. A sense of dread and darkness.
This says ranged weapon attack? That's not correct, is it?
Or
did Brixus have anything weird in his pockets that's worth noting?
Who took the Archon blade? Oh, Grabella.
Yoink! Hold on. You look through Brixus's pockets?
Yes. Grabella's very curious about what he had on him and what was going on there.
As you rifle through Brixus's pockets, he has the dagger that he was brandishing at you, and he's wearing light leathers that he's probably stolen from the House Hamaki cache. There's also a rudimentary crossbow, but crossbow bolts are nowhere to be seen. He also has some gold stashed away in the lining of his outfit, but another ring is hidden away in the sub-lining of his jacket. It looks like another piece of treasure that he has stolen and hidden on his person. The ring is gold with a orange ruby gem and is warm to the touch.
It is a ring of... Well, Grabella won't know what it is, but...
It will need to be identified first, but the ring is warm. You're not sure if it's because of Brixus being warm or... But it is noticeably warmer than you are.
She's gonna hand it to Sea Swab. Yeah. Do a trade. Hello.
Grabella hands you the golden ring set with a orange-red gem. Sea Swab, you too notice that it is unnaturally warm and does not cool as you hold it.
Worth looking at. We want to get you as strong as possible.
I wish I had this while I was on the seas.
Exactly.
She just kind of smiles at him.
For now, your engagement with Brixus and his subsequent death will conclude the end of this session. You all have cleared out the Church of Eternal Night, and the rat folk that were going to open the door to where Brixus is. Well, you stopped them in time. Brixus did not get away. If the rat folk would have opened them up, Brixus would have probably escaped and lived to snitch another day. And instead of...
You're welcome, Ascended crew.
And by killing Brixus, you have stopped the flow of information that he was attempting to use against both you all and the Ascended crew, including as much information as he could disseminate about Rain and the rest of the Ascended friends. So for you, Sea Swab, a lot of this paperwork is going to be information about the Ascended crew. So if there's other things that you want to know about, like Rain, Flakes, Akashaban, and Saithius in particular, those are the characters that like Brixus is essentially snitching on. And he's trying to sever the ties that Maginox had lost long ago with some of the local Fae folk. Fae that normally serve darker courts. And in order to say that Maginox is working with idle, trite mercenaries in order to fuel their ends, is a rather successful smear campaign against Maginox, who are trying to legitimize, their name to the Fae. The Fae, although the unseelie work in strange ways, they don't like to be double-crossed. So, a lot of good knowledge here, but the Fae have not been a presence in Maginox for a while, and has had certain ramifications that you will figure out. But until then, that is the end of today's session. I hope you all enjoyed coming back. I hope killing Brixus was enjoyable.
The gang does a crossover episode.
So good.
Yeah. I was like, okay, Corbella is so mad. I'm gonna do wisdom saves. Hopefully, they get all the fucking information out of him before she just snaps his neck. But I couldn't strength anything, so it slowly worked out.
And
I was just waiting for the moment to do the like badass, like, yeah, I'm not gonna kill you, but my friends will.
I was like hoping you would have failed pulling him out from under, because I was like, please let me lightning lure him. It'd be so cool.
Oh yeah, no.
Also,
Corbella was just angry, so she was just swiping around.
By not allowing all the rat folk to run off with like all of the supplies here, and then you guys taking the magical armor and upgrading your minions, that will also allow you to be more influential at the docks too, rather than say bolster the influence of the local shapeshifters who really kind of just don't care about the politics of Maginox. They live as an entity outside of the city. More of a neutral entity.
So you're saying they're a politician who doesn't live in their own district they represent?
They, if you want to get into that politics, I'm sure you can ask them what their history is with Maginox. But in order to get the gold flowing, I suppose making friends with them is a pretty good idea.
We got friends in low places now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I got friends in low places.
I kind of love that we're friends with the rat people now, honestly.
It's gonna be a lot of poop.
We're expanding our sphere of influence ever so, recently quite rapidly. But
yeah.
Spiders, rat folk. Our brand is becoming pretty big tent, guys.
My brand.
We're diversifying our portfolio too.
Dragons, kobolds,
ravens.
And now, so Grabella, the more stuff you put in your stash back at Grabella's lair, the more kobolds are going to show up to your, to help your cause, so to speak.
Yeah.
So all of this loot that you're finding, you're going to have to put it in your stash that's guarded by your mimic. And then as your dragon horde grows, your influence will also grow.
We have to loot council these items. None for ret paladins.
No! You can't do this! We deserve items too!
Yeah, just not any of the good ones.
Fuck you guys!
This armor is interesting too. I think the other two of you should take a look at this.
I mean, I can't wear it, but I feel like we could definitely I just feel like maybe some of your kobold, maybe some of your higher tier kobolds will get it before people down on the docks.
Yeah.
So slippery is also a prefix, so if you decide to take this apart with a resonant gem, you can add it to something else. It's a prefix that you haven't seen or had before, but you can take this armor apart, add it to something else that will give it the immune to being webbed property. Yeah, that's it. If you wanted to think about taking it apart and putting its bonuses on something else, you absolutely can. If the studded leather part doesn't work for you, or if you want to put that +2 on something that you already have, or if you want to put the slippery on something you already have, that is also an option that you can do with your resonant gems, so just keep that in mind. Kozlo could make his gun slippery, I guess. Have a slippery rod? I don't know, man.
I don't like where this is going at all.
There it is.
There
There's
it
where
is.
it's going.
But
We found it.
Grabella could even add, like, have slippery Mizium spiked armor +1. Because Mizium is a material.
I might think of that. Let's see. I'll have to do a hard think on that. But yeah, good session.
Yeah, good game, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you for more Maginox City taking over next week.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, everybody. I'll see you next week. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. And that's it for Kaamos today. Whoa. Whoa. Thanks for watching. Interested in what's going on in the games? Catch up on all the VODs over at Arctis DD. They're all over on YouTube. You can also watch us live on Twitch. You can catch our shorts and our funny moments in little bite-sized packages over at Play Arctis on TikTok and Twitter. And I'm your DM, Serena. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed as the Kaamos crew grows and their influence also grows. Are they going to become too big for their britches soon? We'll see. I'll catch you next time.